here in 3, 2, 1.
Is my live on stream then?
Yep.
Oh, well, cool. Hi, everybody. So this is Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass for the Nintendo DS. Ironically enough, the top file name here was World Record last time I played this, so yeah. Let's see if I can get another one of those. So what's the file name that won in that case?
I will do one last refresh and let you know.
Sweet.
And the file name winner is Samus.
Let's go Samus. I do like me some Metroid. Metroid, good. Fun fact. Alright. Well, I'm gonna put that in that case. Oh wait, I have a better idea. I'm gonna do Samus, but because this game allows it, I'll put a A button right there instead of the regular A. That's what we'll do. Perfect. Any other characters I can fit in here? I can put like a cell phone here maybe, or like a smile because I like Samus. Samus is really cool. And put a spade there. I don't know. Why not? I think that works pretty well. I'm down for that. 4-star as well too. I'm gonna make sure the text goes by quickly because fast. Yeah, if we're good to go, I am also good to go. So I guess I'll count it down. So,
Yep, ready on time here.
Perfect. So 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so like I said, this is a sequel to Wind Waker. It takes place right after it. The plot of the game is that you, you're sailing on the pirate ship, then you find like a ghost ship that comes next to your pirate ship, and you and Tetra go to explore it. Tetra is still on the ghost ship, but you get knocked off of it, so you have to go find like where Tetra is and everything. So you watch from the shore here. This fairy named Ciela, she pops up, and she's your best friend now, and she tells you about Oshus, the guy we just talked to a second ago. Etc. etc. Now we're trying to just find our way. Except we don't have a sword or anything, so we can't like go mess with those monsters there. Those choo-choos, if you will. Actually, I think they're just called chews. Either way. So yeah, I was just like, you tried to go out there without a sword, you dingus, go get a sword. So we're gonna get a sword. Rather, he doesn't advise us to get a sword, but we're gonna do it anyways. He doesn't want us to get hurt or anything. He's trying to protect us. Now, first puzzle of the game right here. Can I draw a 7? The answer is no. I cannot draw the number 7. That's the number of palm trees on the beach there. That's what that is. So now we're just getting out of here. We got the sword and we're good. Now we're gonna do the first skip of the run right here. So I'm gonna pick up a pot. I'm gonna go over to this door over here, and it's gonna make me automatically throw the pots. I'm gonna press select to pull my collection screen, and then get another pot and go out the door. And that saves about 20 seconds, skipping the sword tutorial. It's a very, very easy skip, but it's but you can mess this up if you don't know what you're doing. So far, so good though. Also, if you couldn't tell, this game's on the Nintendo DS, so I'm using the DS touchscreen to move around. For instance, I'm rubbing the edge of the screen to actually roll, like back and forth real quick. And then tapping the door like that to do the thing. And then in this game, you actually, after 4 rolls, you get dizzy. So I'm actually playing on my movement so I don't get dizzy. For instance, my 4th roll there, I canceled onto that switch. So I was able to go a bit faster because of that. That's like the second puzzle of the game there. There's a few switch puzzles like that. You have to pull it in a certain order. And that's like the first of, well, like I think 3 others after this. Alright, so this rat right here with the key, we have to trap him. Normally you put the block over the door there, but we're not gonna do that. You can just put it like right where I put it and be fine. I'm gonna get hurt by this rat. There we go. Should be fine now. I want to be at 2 health by the time I get outside this cave here. So hopefully his keys don't hack me too much as well. Oop! Oh no, that's bad. Heart? Nope. Alright, well, I'll have to get a heart later in that case, so we're gonna lose some time on the death port coming up later, but it's all good, it's all good. But yeah, now that we're out of that cave, it's, we're back on the village here. We're at Murkay Islands. Kind of the main sort of, like, I'm not gonna say hub area of the game, but it's like, you come back here a lot throughout the entire game, and you see these people a lot, and in general, a lot of stuff happens here, so, yeah. So we're at the dock now, and we're trying to find a sailor named Linebeck, and the guy there tells us to go. He's at the milk bar. You should go check out the milk bar. But then the guy at the milk bar is like, he actually went to the Temple of the Ocean King. He's gonna go do something there and be all brave and all that. So we gotta go find him there. So just gonna go right up over here. Get used to the movement I do here, by the way, because you'll see it a lot throughout this run. The Temple of the Ocean King is one of the most highly contested temples in all of Zelda. Some people love it, some people hate it. I personally love it. I get why people hate it, though. That's okay. It is what it is. You skip the sword tutorial. How are we gonna know how to use a sword? Good points. I really haven't used it at all until now. Heck. Please help. So yeah, free card there. And here's Linebeck, the best character in the game. Linebeck is honestly hilarious. In general. If you ever seen like Pirates of the Caribbean, he reminds me a lot of Captain Jack Sparrow. He's very eccentric, but has a good heart at the end. Very eccentric and weird, but like, starts in the right place. But he's surprised you saved this, able to take those spikes down and stuff. He's like, "Are you kidding me? What the heck?" So yeah, he goes over here, talks to us. The cutscene's really funny because he like shakes us a bunch and we get really dizzy and all that. But yeah, gotta skip it because fast. Alright, so we're here in the first place to get the Southwest Sea charts, which allow us to explore the Southwest Sea, and that's what we're gonna go get right now, basically. Now, if I got her correctly out of that cave, I would be able to save a lot of time, or a lot more time by doing a death warp here. I'm still gonna do it though, but it's just gonna lose a little bit, unfortunately. So let me just show you what happens when Link dies on stairs. He turns into stairs. What? I can't believe Link is now stairs. Dang. The Legend of Stairs for the Nintendo DS. Good game. But yeah, Library now is like, what is this sea chart? How'd you find this? Oh well, I'm gonna go take it and go sail on the sea. So we gotta go talk to him now. Also mess up my rolling. That's what happens if you mess up your rolling. You just get dizzy like that, and that's not good. It's kind of unfortunate this game has the mechanic because Wind Waker doesn't have that at all. You just kind of roll forever and be totally fine in that game, but it is what it is. So now Ocean is telling Linebeck, don't go off. We need to go on adventure and stuff, and like, also gotta solve this puzzle of the map right here. See where this temple is. So yeah, temple's right over there on the island over there, pretty much. So we gotta go sail over there on the Isle of Ember. Gotta talk to a fortune teller named Astrid, who'll tell us the way to go in order to find Tetra and all that. So yeah, Linebeck agrees to help us, and now we're gonna go on the open sea. And this is the overworld of the game right here. I love how you move around the overworld in this game, because you just draw a line to wherever you want to go, and you just go there, no matter where it is. It's pretty great. Now, you see what I'm doing here with jumping my ship like this? It's actually faster to do this. If you chain it correctly, you can save a frame or two every time you jump. So it looks like it doesn't look like much, but throughout the whole run, I'm saving some time by doing this because of the amount of sailing I do in this run. So yeah. Hoppity hoppity hop hop hop. Alright. And now we're instructed to go talk to Astrid first, who's in one of the houses here. But you can actually talk to her assistant first, and it saves a lot of time. Because otherwise you have to go talk to Astrid, do the things at her house, go talk to her assistant, and then go talk to Astrid again. But this way it skips like just having to go back and forth. Which is nice. There we go. Sirius over here. He's about Palabones. Unfortunately, Astrid's assistant KO here. He got KO'd and is no longer with us. F in the chat, please. Poor KO. But yeah, poor guy. He tells us how to solve the puzzle on front of Astrid's door, though, which is basically the whole point of his character, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what we have to talk to him, because otherwise you can't solve that puzzle, even if you know the solution. The game just won't allow it. Alright, so first major fight in the game right here. Let's see how else goes. Got to take out 6 Octoroks. So, jump slashes are more powerful. Oh, I thought I got double kill there for a second. Your jump slashes are more powerful than your regular slashes, and your spin slashes do the exact same amount of damage too. That's what you gotta know. Also, this is a DS game. I use a DS microphone. That's a mechanic I've used a lot throughout the game, is a DS microphone, but especially early on. It's not as used, like, once it gets to the second half of the run, but yeah. This game is a DS game, if you didn't know. So yeah, we saved Astrid, we solved the puzzle. She has this why we're here. We tell her about the ghost ship and all that, so we gotta go, and how we got to save Tetra, and she reads to tell her fortune, basically, to figure out where to go. And all from this, pretty much, it just says, go to the fire temple. And then she unlocks the door to the fire temple. So, yeah. That's all it is. It was a very spoopy ghost. Very helpful, but spoopy. So yeah, we're going to the fire temple. We asked Linebeck for help, and he's like, I gotta go polish my ship's rudder, yeah. So he's not gonna help us, he's just gonna run off. Thanks, Linebeck, you're a big help. I love these doors, because you like telepathically open them from a distance sometimes. It's pretty great. There's a good example of that later on in the run too, where you open it through a wall. But yeah. Thank you, Strauss. Thank you very much. Alright, we gotta avoid these volcanic rocks right here. The volcano is currently erupting on this island. On the Isle of Ember, if you will. So yeah, let's try and avoid this. It's completely random. And hey look, candles. Yes, we blow out the candles to solve the puzzle. That is a thing we do. It's not the last time we do that either. It's not the last time we do that either. Alright, now we're in the fire temple. This is actually one of the most volatile parts of the run right here. It's very easy to die in the fire temple, so I'm doing my best not to die. First off, over here we have 2 keys. Or 4 keys, rather. There we go. I got good luck there, so heck yeah. Now doing that gives me a small key. Yeah, there's a lot of things that hurt you in the Fire Temple, and thankfully there's a lot of hearts around to make it so you don't really get hacked as much, but it's still very easy to die here. There we go. Oh no. I was trying to roll there, but it didn't work. Then my brain just stopped. Rip. Alright, we're gonna grab this pod right here and bring it up the stairs. We'll save a few seconds, but not having to go around this room if we do this correctly. There we go. Also avoid the electric choo-choo there. Alright, time to destroy a bunch of these green pancakes. As you do. There we go. Easy every time. It's kind of random where they go after they spawn, so you want to kind of destroy them as fast as you can. But doing so gives us the boomerang, the first item of the game right here. So you can either tap the icon on the top left of the screen, or top right of the screen there, in order to pull the item you need. But you can also hold L, in my case, to do that as well. That's what I'll be doing throughout the entire run. Is just like pressing L real quick and just holding it to pull up items, pretty much. The whole thing about the boomerang is that, just like the overworld with the ship and all that, I can put the boomerang, I can like draw a line, and that's where the boomerang will go in this game, which is really cool. Like, I love that. You can get a shield in this game, but you don't need a shield. I will not be getting a shield this run, for instance. But you can get one if you want. You have to buy it though. It's not like a required thing. There we go. That heart right there. Alright, pull both those switches. That'll unlock this door. And behind this door is more randomness. More luck that I gotta deal with. This rat right here is very random, where he goes and like when he spawns and everything. Just kind of have to deal with it. There we go. It's just a matter of dealing with it. He pops out of one of those two holes there randomly, so yeah. It is what it is. See if I do this correctly. I've been failing this recently. There we go. Easy every time. Cool. So as you saw back there, I got hurt a lot in that room, so that's why I had to get some extra hearts along the way. I was not exaggerating when I said this temple is very easy to die in. There we go. That should give us the small key right there. And since I drew a line up to where the small key spawns, it just comes back to my boomerang there. All the way across the room, so we save a lot of time and movement after getting that. Alright, this room has a lot of luck to it. Thankfully that went pretty well. Yeah, that went actually perfectly. So where those fire keys move is random, and also you can't hurt them with your sword. You can only hurt them with the boomerang. So that went very well. I happened to both stun the electric choo-choos and destroy them all in one fell swoop. That was really good. Oops. Alright, so I got bad luck on those skulls there because you're supposed to go upwards out of this room, right there. So I'm gonna have to move back a bit, but it's all good. Pretty much any enemy that has some sort of element to them, like fire, you have to hurt with not your sword. You can't hurt them otherwise. I didn't need to do that. That's fine. I got plenty of health right now. We're good. So now we have the big key. The big key is what we need to unlock the boss door. However, it is faster to throw it than roll to it like this, instead of just carrying it around normally, because it's very large and you move a lot slower with it. So yeah, and here we are, right at the boss door that quickly. I too am also ready for mid-fall speedball. Heck yeah. It's gonna be a good marathon over the next 2 days. But yeah. Here's the first boss of the game. This is Blas. Blas splits into 3 parts, and if you look at the smaller screen here, the amount of horns that Blas has here is like basically the order I need to boomerang them. But yeah, Bloss takes 10 hits before... Oh, that was bad luck there. Before, like, the next phase happens, pretty much, so that's what I do there. So, as soon as Bloss gets back into its regular form, or it's just 1 buy instead of 3, I have to do a few slashes and spin attack it 4 times, and that should kill it pretty quickly. And I got pretty good luck here. Sometimes Blaz hex me, and like 2 of the I call them Blazettes. 2 of the Blazettes, they kind of just like go really close to each other, and I accidentally like boomerang them out of order. But that went very well. I got pretty good luck there, so that was a very smooth fight, honestly. So yeah, and there we go. We got a heart container, and now we're good. During that cutscene that I skipped there, we get the Spirit of Power. Right now, at the beginning of the game, we have to get all 3 spirits. In this case, Spirit of Power, Wisdom, and Courage. So that's the first one there, Spirit of Power. Alright, now we go back to Astrid. She tells us like where to go from here on out. In this case, tells us to go back to the Temple of the Ocean King. And she gives us a Power Gem, which is going to be useful for the spirit that we just got. However, that's a mechanic that's good casually. In the speedrun, we don't get the Power Gems. Basically, if you get like 10 Power Gems, you get more power for your sword. And later on too, you can get Wisdom and Courage Gems, and they give you upgrades for your combat and stuff, either defensively or offensively. It's pretty cool. It's a cool mechanic casually, but it's not something that's really used in the speedrun, except for in 100%, where you have to get all of them, but yeah. Now we're gonna sail on back, and if you want to spend a quick donation, go for it if we have any.
Absolutely. We have $15 from Mist AWP, who says, "Best of luck with the event, friends. Cheering on all the runners and announcers alike. Excited for a fun-filled event."
Heck yeah. Thank you very much. You can probably get another one, actually, if there's any more.
Alright, we do have one more. It's $5 from Mountain Man 52. "All I can do right now, but I gotta show some support during Mr. Shasta's run."
Thanks, man. Thank you very much. Alright, so yeah, we're just going back to Temple of the Ocean King, so it's just doing the same thing as before. Later on, we'll get some shortcuts to get back here a little bit faster, but yeah, for now, we're just gonna move on back. And then some important story cutscenes happen. There we go. Now, 100% doesn't give you all doesn't require all the ship parts anymore, thankfully. It used to require all the gold ship parts, but that's still very, very luck based, so it's not required anymore. Alright, so now we're back here. Now Osh just tells us basically, go get the Fam Hourglass, the titular Fam Hourglass, if you will. So we're gonna get that. Because before, when we were in Temple of the Ocean King, we got hurt when we were not on top of those like purple safe zones, like while we're moving around here. So the Fam Hourglass will help us not get hurt. The sand that was dropped from Blaz after we defeat him as well too, during the cutscene that we skipped again, will allow us to actually stay alive and not get hurt as long as the sand still remains in our hourglass. So yeah, that's where that falls into play in this temple and just in this game in general. That's why it's called the Fam Hourglass, if you will. There is a legend surrounding it, after all. Alright, so before this door right here, we cannot unlock it because that's the symbol of the Spirit of Power. Now we can get it though. Let's now we can explore more of the temple. But first off, we got these things right here. These are phantoms. We don't want to get caught by them because if we do, this sends us back to the very beginning of the floor and we have to redo it. Or not redo it, but yeah, we just gotta start back at the beginning of the floor. It's not good. These phantoms move very slowly though, so we gotta deal with their cycles and stuff. But yeah, is what it is. So yeah, first off, we gotta go light these torches over here. I think I went a little too fast. Almost got to the point where I was about to run into one of those. Wait, it didn't catch me? You're supposed to catch me! There we go. Come over here. See, that's how I get past that fam there who's patrolling up and down that hallway. And now, if everything goes correctly, they should see me again right up here. They did not. Okay, that's cool, I guess. They're both inside of each other. I just noticed that. They were both walking on top of each other's model for a second. Alright, well, cool, I guess. I've never seen that happen there before. Oh no, I did the marathon thing. That's never happened before. But yeah, I'm supposed to death warp through them there. I forget the key. That's what I did. It saves time. Alright, so I hit the wall there, so it attracts the fam over to the right side of the room there. Then I'm gonna go over to the left, like this. Pull that switch, hit this little switch over here too. It'll drop the small key. And now we're gonna do a little trick right here. So, the boomerang has no hitbox when it comes back around towards you. So we take advantage of that and just throw a boomerang through a wall and get the small key there, skipping half of this floor. And now we're on to floor 3. Just like that, very, very, very quickly. Now we got these giant Doritos here, aka Force Gems. We gotta bring 3 Force Gems back to the very, back to the center of this room, pretty much. Where that big safe zone is on the map. I'm just gonna try and do that, essentially. Now, in order to get through this room quickly, we have to do this right here. Just take the fire out and then move all the way over here to the right. And take out this fam who has a small key on them. Just like that. Oops. Cool. And behind the door, behind one of the doors over here is another Force Gem, so we need that. It's kind of essential, kind of really need that to advance. Now if all goes correctly, you can see that fam is going to be at the intersection of where that other Force Gem is in a second. If all goes correctly, I should be set to start moving after he starts, like, looking around that intersection. So, bam, bam, and then he's gonna start going around right here, and then I start moving, and there we go. Perfect. Was right on the perfect cycle there. And cool. Now I'm just gonna yeet these Doritos into these Dorito slots here, if you will. As you do. Yeah, yeet! And we're good. We can now advance even further into the temple, if you will. And now, with that, we got the Northwest Sea chart, so we can explore more of the ocean now. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat, if you will. Thank you for the host, Arcania, by the way. Or for the raid, rather. Well, thank you very much for supporting the Midwest PFS people. They are very lovely. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go back to Linebeck pretty much. Just gonna do a little backtracking action over here, if you will. Oh no. So sometimes when I like wait after rolling a bit, I roll at just the wrong time, and the game still makes me dizzy after 3 rolls. It's very, very strange, but yeah. That's happened there a second ago. Also, fun fact, it's faster to do that in 1 breath than 2 breaths, so if you have asthma, I'm sorry. I have asthma, and sometimes that's hard, but yeah. That's a thing you gotta do there, it's just to save a little bit of time. So the guy in the dock a second ago, he called to us saying like, hey, your ship doesn't have a cannon? What are you doing, you dingus? Go get a cannon. So we're gonna get a cannon right now from Cannon Island over here. So essentially, if you go up like north right now to the Northwest Sea, the game will actually stop us entirely. A cyclone will appear and we can't get up there at all right now. So in order to get over there, we need to go find what's on the west end of the Southwest Sea. So the whole goal right now is to go do that. But there's a bunch of rocks blocking the way, so that's why we need the cannon in particular. Also, that guy right there, he's the postman. We're gonna avoid him the entire run, except for the very end of it. So yeah, that's the goal at least. Now, Edo, the guy who makes cannons on this island here, he's currently locked inside his workshop, and like there's no way to get over to him. So we're gonna go around the island now and go visit him from the backside, pretty much from like his other entrance slash the door there. But yeah, I might get hurt by these rats. Thankfully, I didn't. Nice. There's actually a skip to get around this island here, but it's very complicated and super inconsistent. But if I ever get it in a run, it's usually because I did it in desperation. Like if I was already really behind beginning of the run, I just go for it to save it. But yeah, it's one of those types of skips. It's super inconsistent, but saves a lot of time to get it. I didn't go for it though. We're just doing this part normally. I'm gonna get rid of this rat. There we go. Go blow up those rocks over there. That bomb, and then use this bomb over here to blow up these rocks, which is the most important one. There we go. And then in here there's 200 rupees. So we now have 200 rupees, which means you have enough to pay for the cannon. So there's someone on another island has like a clue there. They basically tell you to go to Cannon Island and bonk on a certain tree, and there's 200 rupees there. So yeah, that's why there's 200 rupees there. Someone later on in the game tells you that's a thing. Alright, there we go. Now we have the cannon, and it's now automatically installed on our ship as well, free of charge according to Edo. And we're good. All aboard. And now, with that, we get to the longest sailing section in the entire run. Thankfully, a lot of these sailing sections are a lot more streamlined later on in the run, but we got 2 long sailing sections pretty much back to back now because of this. So actually, if there's another donation to read, then right now is a good time for that as well.
Well, I would like to take a moment to just say thank you to our alternate language restreams. We have our French restream at twitch.tv/baguette_restream. And we also have the Japanese restream, twitch.tv/Japanese_restream. So a big merci beaucoup and arigatou gozaimasu to both of those restreams.
Arigato. Alright, so how the cannon works, by the way, is you tap on the screen and it just goes wherever you want. Simple as that. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna throw these rocks here because it's useful for later. Shoutouts to rocks. Alright, so up here now, we're gonna find the ghost ship. Turns out the ghost ship is just chilling right past those rocks there. So we're gonna have to go chase after it. Because that's where Tetra is, and that's what we gotta do right now. We gotta go save Tetra. That's how to beat the game. Right? Ooh, and there we go. Okay, so sometimes from these enemies that you kill with the cannon, you can get a red rupee, which gives you 20 rupees total. I want to hopefully get a lot more of that because I need 300 rupees later on in the run for another thing. And killing enemies on the open sea like this to get red rupees is like the best way to get money in this run, funnily enough. So yeah. Alright, so we're actually not chasing after the ghost ship entirely here. The game wants us to go to the top left of the map, but that's slow. So in order to circumvent that, we're going to go to the right here, which the game will prevent us from doing. And in that case, it just kind of ends the sequence faster. It'll teleport us back to the very beginning of this area here in the Northwest Sea, and we're good from there. Give me a red rupee, you coward! Oh, a blue rupee. That's fine too. So we just go past these rocks, and yeah. Otherwise, the ghost ship sequence ends like way later in the very top left of the map here, so not too worth. That's just way faster. Now we're going back. Oh, there's a thing right there. I gotta take care of him. Alright, so we're gonna check out this island over here. This is Melita Island. This is where the game wants us to go, essentially, after this sequence here. Like, I think Lineback in particular is like, we should go talk to the local people, see what they know about the ghost ship since they're so close by, or something like that. That's what we're doing. We're gonna go talk to them. That frog right there you just saw pop out of the ocean will be relevant later. Not that one in particular, but frogs in general. Shoutouts to frogs for being very good animals, by the way. Alright, so here we are. You see that post box a second ago that popped up? We're gonna avoid that the entire run. This thing right here, just gonna avoid it. Alright, so this guy over here, Romano, his dad apparently made through the fog there without getting, like, sent backwards or losing his way. But he's upset at him because he kind of just ditched his family. So, like, understandable. Understandable, honestly. But he tells us, like, where his hideaway is, and we have to go find it. It's essentially underground somewhere, so we have to find, like, a shovel to dig there. But yeah. Romanos' mother also warns us not to go into this cave here because there's a lot of danger, which there is a lot of danger. These keys, if they give us bad luck, can knock me into the water, but thankfully that did not happen. But it's very dangerous. Check out this enemy right here. This is a Geozard. I love its name so much. It's such a cool name. For a very powerful enemy, too. Yeah, you summon from the back like that, and then just keep hurting them, basically. Simple as that. Tried to get rid of that keys. That's okay. Doing pretty well. Can't complain too much. Now we got the shovel. So now we have the ability to, like, switch items because we have another item now. That's essentially what we have at the moment. So the game wants us to go find Romanos' dad's hideaway, pretty much, but we don't have to do that to advance. So we're just gonna go there later when it's relevant. Essentially, like, in his hideout, there is a path that he drew to get through the fog here. And that's the path we need to actually go on in order to actually, like, gain entrance to the rest of the Northwest Sea and find out where the next temple is. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is the last, like, big sailing section for a long time in this run. After this, like, we get an item that streamlines this whole process. So yeah, once again, sorry to call back so quickly, but if there's any donations at all or anything to plug, this is the perfect time. And in general, if anyone wants to get something to eat, something to drink, use the restroom or whatever, this is a good time for it too. So yeah, take it away.
Well, I would like to let everybody know what's going on with some of the goals that we have coming up. After this one, we're going to have Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, and we have 2 goals set up for that. The first is to do level 10-5 with a minimum of 5 jumps. If you know 10-5, you know that if you jump and land in the wrong space, things just go terribly.
Oh, is it that level? Oh, I hate that level.
Yeah, and it's currently sitting at $10 out of the 75 needed to meet that goal. And we also have an incentive for playing a world using the cube variant. So what that means is, instead of it being a Super Monkey Ball, it's a Super Monkey Cube.
You can do that in that game?
Apparently.
That's dope. What the heck? Donate for that. I want to see that.
That is currently sitting at 8 out of $100. We've still got some time left before that happens, but it's much better to get those in sooner than later.
Yes, please. Any little bit helps, so please get that in. I want to see a Super Monkey Cube. I want to see both those incentives, honestly, but especially the cube. Please get them donos in. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, I'm so good on money right now. Holy crap. I've gotten some great drops from these enemies. Yeah, this path right here I drew is what you need to draw essentially to get through the fog. If you draw something else, try to circumvent another way, it won't work. So, yeah. Very long path.
And P's just informed us that's only on the PC version of the game that you can do that.
Ooh. Yeah, I play on the Switch version, so I guess I just never knew about that. Yeah, really want to see that. Please get them donations in, please. Almost done. For those that don't know, once again, Rose is joining in on the stream right now. It's faster to jump with the ship in this case, that's why I'm doing it. That's why I've been doing it the entire time I've been sailing. It saves a frame or two every time you jump. So throughout the entire run, since you sail a lot, it saves a lot of time. It saves some amount of seconds. Maybe even up to a minute. Possibly. Who knows? I never did a run where I just didn't do this, so I don't really know myself, but yeah. Also, thankfully, Beetle right there. Beetle sometimes gets in your way, and it'll force you to go shop at his shop ship there. And thankfully, it didn't happen. So, shoutouts to Beetle for being out of the way. Thanks, Beetle. But yeah, that was very smooth. I didn't get caught on any of the rocks or anything either. And now here we are in the Isle of Gust. The whole gimmick of this island is that there's a bunch of wind going on, so you have to make these wind cycles in order to save a lot of time. Just like this. Nice, I made that one, which is really good. That's a very tight one. Oh! Should not have done that. That was a mistake. Why'd you not jump, Link? You're supposed to jump! What are you doing? That was weird, he didn't jump there. That's not like that's never happened before moment, because it's happened before. It's just very whack that it happened, you know? Oh well. We gotta avoid all these mini blends here. I love it. I love the mini blends in Wind Waker because they just go like night, 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 night. They make very funny noises to me. In this game they make regular old grunting monster noises, but it is what it is. Switch to the shovel right here. Now we're gonna do a small little skip right here. Saves about 5 seconds. There we go. Jump on that fence there. It skips a little bit of dialogue going on between Link and Ciela. So in addition to digging things up to the shovel, we can also bury things, such as this wind coming out of the ground here. Very important. And now we're have to deal with these big old... Link, you didn't jump again. What are you doing? We gotta do these big old sandworms here and get around them. But Link is just not cooperating today. Apparently. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, this is happening. Thanks, Link. Why'd you get dizzy from that? That was like 3 rolls. Whatever. Hey, look, DS game. We blow into the fan again to make it blow. One more after this, and then this will unlock the door to the temple. There we go. Yo, thank you for the tier on sub, Whaley. Appreciate that. Enjoy the lovely MFSB Fest emotes, such as the Meta Knight dab. I'm a fan of that one.
And this is a good time to point out that if you do subscribe to Midwest Speed Fest or Cheer with Bits, all the Twitch revenue we receive from that also goes toward the White Bear Area Emergency Food Shelf.
So there we go. If you have any Twitch Prime subs in particular, excuse me, not Twitch Prime subs, Prime Gaming subs in particular, drop them in the chat.
I am still messing up that name change.
Yeah, it's weird. All my homies hate Twitch Prime. It's all about Prime Gaming. But yeah, get them in. Also, a second ago, I opened this door right here through a wall. So yeah, Link has telepathy. Shouts to that. It's not relevant at all in this run, unfortunately, but you know, he's got it. Cool. Now we can actually kill all these snakes here with our boomerang. Except if I miss one. Not if I miss one. But if I hit that one, we could kill him off with a boomerang. Still on the right though. Let's go do that. There we go. We are extremely good at money this run. I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna save a little bit of time by pushing this thing over. Not all the way. I can still jump across just like that, just fine. Maybe telekinesis? Well, either way. Some sort of similar power. It's been a while since I played Psychonauts, so I forget. Those choo-choos there have rocks in their head, and the only way to actually get rid of them is to throw a bomb to them, pretty much. Why'd that not work at first? Because for some reason that puzzle's really, really precise. So I have to throw the bomb like right in the middle of the other two bombs, or else it just won't work. It's like weirdly precise. I don't know why. Yeah, we gotta put this block up here so we can advance to the rest of this room, just like that. Now let's go. One of the coolest things about this run is that now that we have more than one item, we can actually switch items as we're moving if I do it correctly. Excuse me. I'm a big fan of that personally, because in the sequel to this game, Spirit Tracks, you can't do that. You have to like stop and equip it every time. But in this game, you can just kind of do it, and it's very smooth and it's awesome. Big fan. Yeah, we need to dig up four holes there in particular in this room. There are a bunch of different holes like that, but the ones that dug up there are the ones that matter essentially. There's like a whole picture in this game that tells you which ones to dig up. It's not just like a random thing or whatever. But yeah, I love Spirit Tracks too. It's honestly, casually, I feel like it's a better game between both of these games. This is just a better speed game between the two. It's a lot more busted, as we'll see later. Spirit Tracks is not, unfortunately. Hopefully someday it will be, because I love that game. I'd love to run it if it was a bit shorter or anything else. I'll probably suck it up and just do it one day, because that game slaps. But yay! All right, so with all that, we unlocked this little small key here. Now we're gonna go unlock a door, which behind that door is a new item in particular. So, exciting stuff. If you will, is the dungeon item. The classic Zelda dungeon item that makes the dungeon 1 solvable, 2 faster. And bam, we got bombs. Now instead of picking up bombs from those bomb plants, we now just have them. And we have to worry about like how many bombs we have throughout the entire rest of the run. So yeah, pretty cool. It's also faster to throw them sometimes like this if they're on the winds, like throw them immediately. Saves just a little bit of time to do that. Yeah, we're right here at the end, so just move on. It's gonna destroy this wall here. Bam, and bam. Once again, use our telekinesis, if you will, just to open that door, because we can. Now we got a little trick right here. let's just skip a little bit puzzle. If I did it correctly. I thought I timed it too late, but the game said no, you are just on time, sir. And I'm like, thank you, game. I appreciate that. Oops. Also, shoutouts to that strat I found out recently. You can throw that bomb from next to that chest there, and if you have the right angle, you're able to throw that bomb into the wind and break the blocks right there. As you're getting the big key there. That was really good. I found a strat recently, and it saves a lot of time, because before, it was a really hard strat and a hard timing to actually do exactly what I did right there. You have to, like, throw the key off the ledge, and then go over and blow it up, but yeah. Anyways, this is Cyclox, the second boss of the game. He's pretty random with what he does, but we have to hope that he just essentially goes close to these tornadoes that spawn in. His first part is not too random, unless he does this, unfortunately. Unless he just attacks right there and loses me time, but yeah. So, the big thing about this fight, you gotta realize that bombs are extremely powerful and do more damage than your sword. So I'll be taking advantage of that, pretty much. Please go over here. Thank you. Alright, we're good. And with that, we kill him in 2 cycles instead of 3, so good stuff. Also, thank you for the 5 gift subs, Deep Machine. Enjoy the emotes, everybody who got them. Heck yeah, gamer. Alright, that went pretty well overall. With that, we got the Spirit of Wisdom, and also more time for our fam Hourglass. So now it's very unlikely. Now it's even more unlikely we won't die in a. Or now it's more unlikely we'll. Now it's more likely we'll live through the Temple of the Ocean King. Words are hard. English is not a language. Okay. Alright, we're out of here now. And now with that, we're going to go over to a very close by island and get an item that's going to save a lot of time throughout the entire run. Beetle might stop us right here. He did not. Thank you, Beetle. I appreciate it. Ay. But yeah, so I'm going to do a little trick here as well. On the way over to this next island over here. It takes about 10 seconds if I get it, but essentially, I'm gonna look away from the island until I get really close to it. And if I time that correctly, I can actually just straight up discover the island and skip the 10-second zoom in animation that happens if I discover it from far away. So I'm gonna look at right about here. And I discover it. Whoa, an island! Oh, golly gee gosh. And there we go, we saved about 10 seconds doing that. It's one of those tricks I have to explain in order for it to be impressive. So everybody spam your PogChamps in the chat. This chat is now in Pog only mode. But yeah, this island has no map, as you can see here. The whole gimmick is that to draw the map based off the riddle that Gossip Stone just told me. Essentially, the map is in the shape of a whale, and now I need to hit the tail. You hit the spray, like the water comes out of its blowhole and stuff, which is over here. Right over there. Yo, thanks for the pogs. Then you hit his little fin over here. That's not the fin. I just got dizzy on accident in front of that eyeball there. Right over here. And I need the eye right here. There we go. That's how you solve the riddle. Doing so gains access to the cave in the center of the islands, and we're good from there. We're just gonna go. And now, this is the most beautiful character in the entire game. This is the Cyclone King. He's got a great mustache. He's got a great mustache. Cyclone King, though, gives us the Cyclone Slates, which, if we hit those frogs we saw throughout the ocean, they'll give us a pattern to draw on the Cyclone Slate, and we can teleport to them wherever we want to. So essentially we have fast travel now. That's gonna save us a lot of time throughout the entire run. I wouldn't call it amazing, but it's not bad, honestly. Also helps that I'm playing on Wii Virtual Console right now. So that upgrades the quality just a little bit. Alright, so the first Cyclone Frog we're gonna hit is up here, actually, in the Northwest Sea. So if we hit this one, it'll allow us to teleport back here whenever we want to. So any minute now, he'll pop out. Anytime, little Froggo. OS Frog, OS Frog, OS Frog. There you are. Took a little bit. I can't. So fun fact, I can't actually hit him on the first time he jumps out of the water. It's just straight up impossible. You can on the second time though. And with that, we're gonna save and quit. Because that'll give us closer back. It'll spawn us back at the Uncharted Island there. This cutscene will appear every time you start the game for the second time ever. There we go. It's just Tetra going like, "Save me, Link, save me." No. That's all it is. If I can get a red rupee here, that'd be really cool. It'll save me from getting a red rupee in the next temple. In the Temple of Yoshi King, rather. Okay, it might not happen. There's one more enemy I have to destroy right here. Hey, there we go. Thank you. Yeah, now we're going back to Temple of Yoshi King, now that we have the Sphere of Wisdom. That's what we're going to do right now. Simple as that. If there's any donations to read right now, this is a perfect time. You have about a minute or so.
Well, actually, I wanted to make mention of something that's been popping up with our sponsors. It's something called Delta Light, which is a retro arcade puzzle game that's developed by Flatbox Studios. If you donate to this marathon while logged into your SRC account, you donate at least $5, you get entered to win one of 25 Steam keys for that game.
That's a lot. That's a good chance to win, honestly. Is that $5 cumulatively throughout the entire marathon, or one donation?
I'd have to verify that.
Okay.
But, I mean, if you want to play it safe.
True. Just drop them 5 buckaroos. And you're supporting this marathon, the good causes it's supporting, and also helping meet those incentives as well. Which next run after this has 2 incentives to hit, so get them in, everybody. I want to see both those incentives, honestly. Like, real stuff, real talk, so please get those donations in. What am I doing? I have bombs. I don't need to do this. My bad. Alright, so we have bombs now. We can actually, in this case, we can do more stuff in this temple that we couldn't do before. There's more shortcuts now open up to us. I think I can get out of here before the torch cutscene happens. Yeah, we're good. Hooray! Oops. Please hit the wall. Thank you. Oop. I'm about to get caught by his phantom, but it's not a big deal. So just like earlier, in the second floor, we're gonna do the same trick again, where we get this key earlier than intended. The boomerang has no hitbox when it comes back, so we just throw it through the wall right there. We just make sure the boomerang comes back through the wall and goes through the key, and it picks it up along the way. So there we go. This is kind of this part's kind of the downfall of this game in a way. For a lot of people, this is the part they don't like too much, where you have to redo a few of the floors of the Temple of Yoshi King like this. Like, it's understandable. It's having to do the same content over and over again. And for a lot of people, they also don't realize there's a bunch of shortcuts that open up in this temple now that you like got a bunch of new items and stuff, which is understandable because the game doesn't really tell you that. So yeah, like you see, like now instead of hitting that switch on the very left side of the room like I did before, I just you know, dug up that hole and got up there to get rid of that fam. Etc. etc. We come back here later as well too. It's the same deal. You have more items and stuff, and more shortcuts. More shortcuts will also open up. $5 donation or more sounds good in that case. Well, you heard them. Get them in, everybody. We got some selling sessions this run, especially, so like that's the perfect time for donations. So like, I'll be calling for that a decent amount throughout the run. So just saying, we have plenty of time for all your donations to get heard. So yeah. It's a fun temple, I completely agree. This temple's really fun. It's understandable why people don't like it as much, considering you have to redo a few of the floors sometimes, but like, yeah, like it's still fun. I enjoy it. The puzzles are really enjoyable, and especially while trying to go fast in it, it's really fun for me. But yeah, here we are back over here. This is the crest of the Spirit of Wisdom, so we open the door with the Spirit of Wisdom, and now we can advance. Just like that, simple enough. Now we're on to the 4th floor. And these things spawn in called Phantom Eyes. If we get caught by them, they start beeping a bunch, and they attract the other phantoms, which is bad. So, yeah, gotta deal with that. But first, we gotta nail this trick right here. Just like on floor 2. Here's a key through a wall. And we got a first try. Nice. Hell yeah. The key through a wall, so we just, you know, throw the boomerang through the wall and has no hitbox, so we just get the key right there. Can I get this trick? Oh my god, I did it. Yo. Alright, so if I was fast enough there, I won't get I moved really fast there, so I was able to not get caught by that second Phantom Eye, which if I get caught by that one, spawns in a cutscene that'll last like 10 seconds of another phantom, like, just coming back and just spawning pretty much. So that was really good. Again, looked like nothing, but it was actually something. Pogs in the chats. But hell yeah. This floor has no phantom on it. All you gotta do is get rid of these enemies that spawn in here. In this case, you got some electric choo-choos on that first part, and now we got some mini blends that we're gonna take out real quick. Just one jump slash kills them. In that very last jump, and in that very last mini blend will always spawn a red rupee. So if I'm down like at least 20 rupees from where I want to be, I can always just get a red rupee right there. So yeah, good stuff. Don't need it this time around. I have plenty of money, but yeah. I gotta wait right here for Famine move. There we go. And now we're gonna draw an hourglass. So the puzzle of this floor here is to go to each of those safe zones and figure out and like draw an hourglass to them. Basically, it'll tell us like draw a line like northwest from here or like southeast from here, etc., etc. That's how you solve that. All right, so this is one of the coolest puzzles in all of Zelda. So you don't get to see the full puzzle there because I'm playing on Wii U Virtual Console. But if I was playing on DS, in order to solve that puzzle, you have to straight up close your DS to print that crest onto your C charts, quote unquote. And I think that's really freaking dope. But on Wii U Virtual Console, all I do is just that. Open the home menu to put the game to sleep mode states, which is how that puzzle works. And then I just close it again, and then the crest is right there. It's a shame, but it's a really cool puzzle if I was playing on DS, that's for sure. And also, yeah, that puzzle also works on 2DS as well, where there's no clamshell screen. All you gotta do is just put the game to sleep mode. Yeah, for a lot of people, like how they solved that puzzle was they got frustrated, closed their DS, came back later and it was solved. I've streamed this game a lot over the years, and oh crap! Forgot about that frog. I need that frog. He's my friend. Oops. I forgot about him until he popped up. It would've been really, really bad if I missed that frog there. I'll just say that much. Alright, we're good. Good thing it popped up, otherwise that would've been really, really awful. But yeah, I've streamed this game a lot over the years, and people have told me in my chats, like many times, that that's how you solve that puzzle. They just went away, they closed their DS, walked away after getting frustrated, then came back and accidentally solved it. But yeah, so this is why I need 300 rupees throughout the entire run, because Edo here gives me a random price depending on how well I blow into the microphone here. Damn it, Edo, you gave me 1,000. Ah, come on, dude, really? There we go, finally. Alright, so Edo can give me either 200, can either sell me a salvage arm for 200 rupees, 300 rupees, 1,000 rupees, or he just won't sell it to me. You saw 1,000 and then the part where he just doesn't sell it to me. You saw that there. On Wii Virtual Console, I have never gotten 200 rupees from him. I can get it consistently on my 3DS when that was a faster version to run on, but I can never get it ever. I can never ever get it on Wii UVC. The gamepad microphone is awful. I'm chalking it up to that at this point. It's just not a good microphone. But yeah, with that we have the salvage arm, and now we can dig up the ocean / get treasure on the ocean floor. Pretty much that. Also, fun fact, this will be the only time I use this item in the entire run. So if someone wants to glitch hunt this game at all, a big skip for this game would be skipping the salvage arm here. And there's a way to do that. So the whole point of me doing this is to get the sun key, which unlocks the path to the Courage Temple. However, there's actually the devs of this game actually left in a chest containing the sun key in the same room where the sun key is. Probably as it's like a bug fixing sort of thing. Whoops, I went the wrong way there. Probably as something like that. So if someone finds a way out to get out of bounds to where the sun key chest is, inside the same cave on Melita Island where we fought that Geozard earlier and got the shovel and stuff. If someone can find a way to get out of bounds on top of the wall where that chest is, that would save us the whole trip to the Temple of the Ocean King, and save us from getting the salvage arm entirely, which would save us a ton of time throughout the entire run. I think just alone that would save like around 10 minutes, I want to say. Something like that. It's freaking nuts. You're on it? Yo, let's go. Even if it's like a really hard trick, the fact that it saves so much time will make it worth it. Got our first try? Yo. No vid, no did? Yo. No vid, no did? If you tell the car just right, you clip out of bounds. Oh crap. Well, now we gotta play on DS again. Heck. Saga here vid, same. I wish I had proof as well. Oh well. Alright, so we're actually at the first overworld boss of the game. I forget this boss's name, but it's a giant plant, essentially. Just like the plant moves we fought in the Northwest Sea, pretty much. It's just like those. But bigger. In this case, in order to hurt this boss and defeat it effectively, what we gotta do is stop when it's not doing anything, and then when it's shooting like this, we start moving a little bit, and then after it's done shooting, we stop. Rinse and repeats, and that'll perfectly RNG manipulate the fight. Otherwise, he can do like 2 attacks at once like this, and that just wastes a lot of time, and it's not good. So, yeah, cool. Yeah, definitely recommend it. This game's really fun. I played this game a lot growing up. Like, I did a lot of playthroughs of this game as a kid, either on trips or just like, or otherwise. Like, it was. I really enjoyed this game growing up, and that's why I speedrun it to this day. And it's a very fun speedrun too. Bit slow times, especially early on, but it's very, very, very enjoyable, I feel. There we go, that's boss fight. If you have a Wii U, it's on... This game and Spirit Tracks, the sequel to this game, is on Virtual Console. Definitely recommend it. And with that, we can go to Leo Island once again. Big Eye Plants. That's a very fitting name, so I'd believe it. So here's a Sun Key door. We got the Sun Key earlier from the salvage arm like quest there, so yeah. Now we're gone. Now it's gonna make our way to the Courage Temple over here. Oops, that's Electric Choo Choo. I shouldn't hit those. Those are very, very mean. And I don't like when people are mean to me personally. I will cry. Don't make me cry, Electric Choo Choos. So yeah, in order to actually gain access to the Courage Temple, we need to point all 3 of these heads. These laser heads, I guess. Oh, pff, that was supposed to be... That was supposed to be, spin attack, but was not. This fight's not going well, unfortunately. That's okay. I did play well at the end there, though, because I was able to throw a boomerang past that Geozard there, and then, like, roll past him, making the boomerang come back towards me and him from the back there. Also, ASMR stone pushing noises. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful ASMR noises. I don't know if you can hear it too well, but, you know, that's what it is. Think of any stone pushing noise in any video game, it's that, but it goes through both ears and it's beautiful. I'm gonna go for this. I'm a little low on health, but I'll just do it. If you can damage boost through these spiked logs here, and with that you're able to actually skip a lot of cycles of this temple just by doing that. Is nice and it's fast. Yeah, a little low on health, so that's not good, but we'll deal. Oh, I got health there. That's random. The pod is not consistent, so cool. We take those. Oh no, please stop. Thank you. Thank you for stopping. Those centipedes there are random, like what they do and where they go. We can only hurt them on their tails, so yeah. Just gotta do that. And now here's kind of the downside of the Courage Temple. There's a lot of weighing in general in this temple. A lot of weighing on cycles and stuff. So yeah, we just gotta wait here a bit. Right now while I'm waiting though, I turned that switch from red to blue. That switch is gonna be very important throughout the entirety of this temple. So yeah. Gotta avoid you right there. There's a few pancakes over here we got to deal with. Oops. Now, fun fact over here. This enemy about to blow into the microphone to defeat. It's called a Pulse Voice. Is an enemy exclusive, or it's an enemy in Zelda 1 that on the on the Famicom version in particular, you can actually blow into the microphone and defeat it in 1 hit, just like that. So, fun little throwback for you. The Famicom has a microphone on its second controller. So you plug in a second controller and blow into it, you'll defeat the Pulse Voices in that game in 1 hit as well. So, kind of a cool throwback enemy that is not seen in any other Zelda game but those two. As far as I'm aware, at least. Yeah, we're solving this another switch puzzle here. All the puzzles in this temple are solved by doing the pattern of north, south, east, west. So in that case, we pull the switches in that exact order, and now we get this little crystal right here. We gotta put that in a little pedestal. They're weak to sound. I blew into the microphone to kill them. Oh, they do, don't they? Yeah, I forgot Link's Awakening had that too. It's kind of like a smaller version, though, I guess. But it still counts. I forgot about that. That game was before this too. I'm a fraud. I could have seen it in that game. Nice. So after all that, we get the boomerang. Or, the boomerang. The bow and arrow. The pointy boomerang, if you will. That's what we got. This thing is very, very good. It went and kills a lot of enemies, including these centipedes here. Like that. Nice. Okay, didn't take too much. Also, I don't know how that interaction made sense, because the pot's below the eyeball there, but we destroy both of them at the same time. We hit the eyeball and also destroy that pot at the same time. Like, how does that make sense? I guess don't think about it too hard. Yeah, we can take that square crystal and bring it over to this pedestal instead, and that'll unlock the door. Now, this very next room is very important. I need to destroy these Otteroks really quickly, and if I don't, I'll miss a cycle up here, and it loses me like 15 seconds. So yeah, arrows want to kill them, which is very nice. And there we go. I think we handily did this. That went perfectly. I think we very, very handily did that. There we go. We're good. Alright, only got one arrow. That's fine. Oops. These keys also suck. They can knock you off the platforms if they decide to hate you today. Thankfully, the keys that usually knock me off the platform there did not do that. They're far away. Oh, I got over there. Okay. Damn it. Stop that. I can roll past that thing, but I messed up. That's okay, though. Damage booster right here to get past these things, so I have to wait for them. And now, more waiting. This room is very, very slow, unfortunately. That's okay. Hey, look, more arrows. I'll take that. Arrows are good. And no matter what, you can't make this cycle. You can't make this cycle right here. It's impossible, unfortunately. Just gotta wait. Time to drink some water. Yo, shoutouts to water for being very super delicious and refreshing. Stay hydrated, everybody. Stay hydrated. Now that we're over here, we're gonna flip the switch around twice, shoot an arrow at it so we can put those blocks down over there, and we're good. And one more Pole's voice. Cool. I love how the Pole's voices only drop small keys. It's kind of cool. This room is really cool. So, just like before with that other room, the puzzle is north, south, east, west to hit these things. In order to actually move this block, you have to draw on the map. You have to draw the path on the map to move it. I think that's really, really cool. This game really utilizes like the DS's features to its fullest extent, and I think it's great. You do a lot of drawing and a lot of like, you do like everything in the touchscreen in this game. It's awesome. There we go. With that, we get the boss key, and now we can move on. Gotta draw the path real quickly over here. Do you see that fast line drawing and erasing, though? I'm an artiste, if you will. That was great. For now, we just wait, though. Yo, shoutouts to water. Press 1 if you're a Hydro homie. Alright, but now we're at the boss fight. This boss is probably the easiest in the entire run. It's probably the easiest in the entire run, honestly. Casually, it's a bit more tricky because you don't know what's going on, but Craig here, all you do to get rid of his first phase is just do this. Just shoot forward. All you gotta do. And there we go. His shell's broken now after that, and then we hit him 7 times. Doesn't matter how we hit him, just gotta hit him 7 times here. Oops, I messed up. There we go, and boss is done. Like I said, easiest boss of the entire run. I wish I was kidding, but that boss is just not very exciting. But well, we good. And a lot of stuff happens in that cutscene right there. So, actually, a lot of stuff's gonna happen on the way out of this island now, after that cutscene. So I'm trying to explain as much as I can. So we get the Spear of Courage right there. However, the Spear of Courage is kind of dead looking. And in the cutscene coming up very soon on this island, Osha's gonna tell us that Ciel is actually a Spear of Courage, and he kind of just like takes Ciel and the body of Spear of Courage and just pushes them together, and suddenly they're just one. So yeah, Ciel's the Spear of Courage, it turns out. And now because of that, she's our guide throughout the Spear of Courage is our guide for the rest of the game. So that's pretty cool. It's gonna be relevant pretty soon because I'm gonna have to go, like, cause all 3 of them are gonna appear in front of me and stuff like that. So yeah, here's that cutscene I mentioned. It's gone. Alright, so for now, we gotta go over here. And hey look! A spooky ship just spawned in front of us. Whoa! So this is Jolene. She's the rival of Linebeck here. She's a pirate and she is not like Linebeck. That's her big thing right now. And every time she appears and every time we have to fight her. So yeah. How we fight her is just to do wind up attack and then she'll be vulnerable and then we hit her. In this case, we're gonna keep hitting her over and over again until she steps backwards. If she does that. Jolene, stop it. Thank you. And then she'll wind up again. Perfect. Then same deal right here. Oh, I got lucky. She just winded up immediately there. So, the other thing too about Jolene is that every time you hit her sword, she'll do a different attack pattern. So she can either do a sword swipe attack or do the wind up attack after I hit her sword once. It's random. It's a 50-50 for whatever she does. So, but the way to do a fight consistently is doing the way I did. But if you're lucky, you can defeat her a lot faster. But yeah, so now we have all 3 spirits. We can now find the ghost ship. So we're gonna go find the ghost ship, which is up here. However, the ghost ship is also one of the biggest parts of luck in the entire run. Where the ghost ship spawns is completely random up here. And it moves around in a circular pattern in the top left of the map. So, yeah, let's hope for good luck here. Let's hope it spawns like more in the bottom right of where it's supposed to go, because that's where we are. We're in kind of the bottom right area. If it does that, we'll save a lot of time, but we'll see. And our ship just suddenly mysteriously just does not work anymore. So yeah, we have to have these spirits guide us. If it start like flashing a lot, that means the ghost ship's in front of us. Oh, okay, it's over here. It's over here somewhere. Okay, so I didn't get the best of luck. It's over in this corner. That's okay. Yeah, that's not very good luck. It was pretty far away from where I was, so a lot of time lost there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. now that we're here, you have to actually go find Tetra. Gotta find out where she is. And in order to do that, we gotta go through a whole heckin' adventure on this thing. This is the ghost ship dungeon. First off, we have to destroy these ghosts over here. On the ghost ship, if you will. There we go. If you get close to the ghosts there, they despawn. They despawn and go to they disappear. That's a better word for it. They disappear and then just like go somewhere else. So we have to stay far away and shoot them with arrows to kill them. And now this is one of the 4 Cupid sisters. She tells us we gotta go find the rest of the rest of their sisters, and she'll tell us how to find Tetra. So we're gonna go do that because we had no choice really. Our hands are tied here. Just got rid of that spire there because I hate spires. Spires stinky. Oop! I got past those spikes, so that's what matters there. So these spike patterns are totally random, unfortunately. I'm gonna die, please. No die. These spike patterns in this first room here are totally random, so I can't really do much about them. There's health I can get, so I'm gonna get some health in a little bit. Yeah, like right here, I'm just gonna get some health real quick. Jump across. I don't think she followed me. Yeah, she didn't follow me. Whoops. So, here, this is basically a giant escort quest at this point, unfortunately. The Cubist sisters, if they go off screen, will stop moving for a bit, and that's not good. So we have to kind of keep them a little bit on screen. However, they also move slower than how fast you run, and especially how fast you actually dash or like roll. So, yeah. And then the last thing is that they're scared of spiders. All 4 of them are. I guess it runs in the bloodline or something. Who knows? So yeah, we gotta just bring them all back there and get rid of all the spiders and stuff along the way, and also not die apparently, which I was close to that. This is a repling right here. They're kind of like phantoms, but they go through walls if they catch you. So we don't want that to happen. I like when those things don't catch me, personally. Wait. Thank you, Tempest. So in particular now, because you have these replings to deal with, if these Cubist sisters scream after they see a spider, they will attract the replings to them, and that's not good. That is really not good. So, yeah. It will, 1, cause a cutscene of them going beeline through the wall to go, like, after you, and 2, you have to talk to the Cubist sisters and make them actually move again. That's very slow. That's all a very slow process. So I don't want to deal with that. Because I want to go fast. There we go. And 1 more. 2, 4, 5, 1, 3 is the pattern right here. It's just gonna hit the switches in the right order. And bam. There we go. Spires over here we gotta deal with. They take them all out of 1 boomerang though. I missed this one. Good thing I missed that spire there. I got the rest though, thankfully. If I miss one of those spires, I waste like 10 seconds. So it's very scary to say the least. Yo, I got a snake in that barrel there. You can get either a snake or a rat randomly in those barrels. So I got the snake today. I'll call that good luck. Snakes are good. I like snakes. They're good animals. Yeah, now I gotta take this last one back to the beginning. It's a long journey, so buckle up, I guess. Just gotta keep it moving as fast as we can here. Which is unfortunately slower than roll speed. Because we gotta keep his sister on screen here. But yeah. Just gotta keep on schmoving. And killing these spires and stuff too. Make sure you get close and then move. Oh, it still got attracted. Oh no. Well, that's unfortunate. That's not what I wanted to have happen. If you're fast enough right there, sometimes the spire just doesn't like do anything. The Cupid sister will just run right past and be fine. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, rest in peace. I went for it, it didn't work out, so I'll hold that L for now. That's okay. Overall, it's doing pretty well. That's a good dungeon. And now with that, plot twist, these Cupid sisters are evil. Whoa! They're also the most RNG boss fight in the entire run. Boo. So yeah, Cupid sisters, they're very, very, very luck-based. If anyone has any, like, sort of praying emo of some sorts, I definitely need all the luck I can get here. We have to, God bless the run, hope that things go well. Hopefully I get good luck here. So, thankfully, this red Cupid sister here is consistent every time. It will always be the one that dies first. Now, here's where things get very annoying. So, these Cupid sisters will volley the sort of orb back at each other like this. When they get her is random. How many volleys they do is random. How many times they volley is random. Who gets her is random. And overall, it just causes a lot of bad luck. And this is a huge RNG point in the run halfway through it. A bit of a shame, but it is what it is. So right now the blue one got hurt. I don't know if it said. There we go. It's gone now. So I don't know if I said. I forgot if I said, but how far apart they are is also random. So there's a lot of randomness to this fight that you can lose a lot of time. Also, sometimes they won't even send like a ball back at you at all. So someone's calling it a blue ball if you're familiar with Link to the Past, and you can't send them back to them at all. The yellow sister has always been the one to shoot, to throw projectiles at me. It's kind of cool. It's never been the green one this time. So I want yellow to get hurt here. Come on, yellow, right here. If yellow gets hurt, I skip an attack cycle. Nope. Okay, so we have to do one extra attack cycle as well because of that. That's why it matters who gets hurt as well too. Because in this case, if green got hurt and yellow's already hurt once, no! So that loses me time. And I got a blue ball from that. God dang it. This fight's harder on Wii VC because my screens are not on top of each other. They're next to each other. So I have to kind of react once it actually gets onto my bottom screen here. There we go. And now finally, after this, the very last Cupid sister that remains has full health again, and also 1 extra health, so it's at 3 health instead of 2. And also, it'll shoot 3 projectiles at once instead of just the 1. 2 of them will be blue balls, 1 will be the actual thing I can throw back at them. There we go. So we lost a lot of time there over my PB. My PB had a horrible luck there as well. I had decent luck, but I played it badly, so I actually lost a cycle. But it's okay. It'd be like that sometimes. That fight's very whack, to say the least. But yeah. Still saved time though. My PB had horrible luck there. Saved like 5 seconds when I had a minute to save there. Cool, I guess. Thank you, video game. Yeah, with that we got a skull key, which unlocks this skull door over here. And past here is where Tetra is. Or so we think. Ooh. Ooh. Spicy. Alright, so welcome to the second half of the run. So from here, Turns out Tetra's actually turned to stone, and we have to figure out how to turn it back to stone. So Oceus reveals to us, he comes on the ghost ship and reveals to us he's actually the Ocean King himself, of Temple of the Ocean King fame. And he tells us about the creature living at the bottom of the Temple of the Ocean King, named Bellum. And in this case, defeating Bellum is how we're gonna turn Tetra back to flesh and blood and stuff. So yeah, now the goal shifts from finding Tetra to saving Tetra, in particular, to making sure she's committing alive again instead of committing not alive. And it should be close enough to the dock. Perfect. Okay, so that's the same trick I did earlier with the Uncharted Island there. If you get close enough to that island when you discover it, you skip like a 10-second long cutscene of like the camera zooming in on the island and stuff. So you have to, like, saves a little bit of time. This is Zaz. He's the blacksmith. So the other thing too is that Oshus tells us about Zaz. And the fact that in order to defeat Bellum, we have to get the Fam Sword. In order to do that, we need to get 3 pure metals. So now we have to go figure out a way to do that. They're all in the parts of the sea that we have yet to explore. So we have to go to a part of the Ocean King, the Temple of the Ocean King, we have not gone to yet. And that's what that symbol is back there on the back of Zaz as well. It does. If you draw down the door of floor 6 of the Temple of the Ocean King, you're able to solve it. And it's nice. You're able to solve it and go on to the rest of the temple. So yeah, let's go do that. You need to go through that cutscene in order to actually draw its symbol, by the way. If you go there right now before actually talking to Zaz, it's not good. Let's just say that much. You have to kind of go back there anyways and just draw it and just talk to him and then draw it again at the door. It's not good. Thanks, Winn-Dixie. But yeah, back to the temple. If there's any donations to read, now's probably a good time. Also, I just realized something. I forgot to bomb the blocks along the way. I could have done that last time. We're gonna do that right now. Just save a little time on going back to the temple. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
Oh, that's quite all right. We do have a $15 donation from Pete Plays the Games. He says, "Yo, let's go. Good luck with the run, Shasta. Hope everyone's enjoying the marathon so far." And that went toward the 10-5 minimum of 5 jumps incentive for Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD, which puts it at $25 out of the $75 we need for that.
Sweet. If the donations to read?
That is it for now, but I will point out that the Super Monkey Ball incentives are for the run that is immediately after this one. So we do still have time to meet those, but I mean, sooner than later, preferably.
Yes, definitely. We're about halfway through this run. We still have about an hour and a half left of it. So you got time, everybody, but don't sleep. Don't sleep at all. I will say too, after this temple, we have a few minutes where I can just read it. Where like SCXCR here can just read a bunch of donations. We got another long sailing section. The last one of the run as well too. So yeah, get them donations in, everybody. After his temple, there's plenty of time for him to be read. And there's still 2 incentives to hit after this run. So consider supporting the marathon.
Yeah, and I haven't even mentioned the Final Fantasy VI World Collide Bid Wars for naming the character and picking who the starting character is.
Lots of stuff to donate for. Get them in, everybody. Get them in. I personally want to see the Monkey Ball Cube incentive. Like, I want to see that. That's after this. Like, I want to see that so badly. So yeah, get that in. But yeah, so now in this temple, we have these red fams here. They move faster than regular fams. That's essentially their gimmick. They can also pick up items as well. I'm actually pretty far behind. I need to move. There we go. It's a bit far behind right there for a second. Hopefully I can make the cycle here. Should be good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, cool. I messed up a little bit there, but we're good. We recovered. Yeah, they basically move faster, and they can also pick up items such as those fortunes that I keep throwing around, slash big ass Doritos. But yeah, that's what they do. And one more. This is also the last time we go through these first 3 floors of the temple, thankfully. Actually, the first 6 floors of the temple, but yeah. This is the last time we do this. Thankfully, every time we go through these floors, though, we do something a bit differently, so it's pretty fresh, even still. It's like Arrow's long glitchless, but there's a glitch that beats the game quickly on PC, apparently. It's cool. Now that I have arrows, by the way, speaking of which, I can hit that, and I'll take out all the wind in this floor, which allows me to get out of here faster, essentially. Just like that. We just skip most of floor four like that, and that's pretty cool. Now we get new enemies here as well. These skulls are back once again, and not play it well. Okay, so I got kind of. I'm not. It's not really luck, but I'm gonna call it wonk luck there. One of the skulls after dropping on the ground got hit by my boomerang, so it canceled the rest of the boomerang there, so I couldn't hit all 4 skulls. It is what it is. Now we got some centipedes as well. I don't know how I got that shots. I am just Robin Hood today with these arrows. Let's go. That was a delicious fight. That was a very delicious fight. Heck yeah. And here we go. Now we're on floor 6 again. So instead of drawing the hourglass in one stroke like I did before, we have to draw a Triforce in one stroke over here on this door. So let's see if I can do that quickly. Bam. A little dopey looking Triforce with a giant hat on, but you know. Triforce nonetheless. Nonetheless, it was that. But yeah, now we can move on to the rest of the floors. And this guy right here spawns a little halfway point for us, so we no longer have to go through floors 1 through 6 in order to get through here anymore. And now we open the door of courage. That's what it's called. We open the door of courage now, and now we can move on. So we're actually going through the entire Temple of the Ocean King now. I forgot to mention that at the beginning of this, but yeah, that's something that a lot of people probably don't really do or try to do casually, either to no avail or otherwise. It's pretty hard to do casually if you don't know what you're doing. But we're doing it all in one go now. We're going fast and doing it. This will give us both C charts, so it's very essential we do this now, rather than coming back later and getting them. Heck, I hit him. I have to redo that floor. Oops. There we go. You're supposed to boomerang around him. Now we got it. Thankfully, if I hit that fan there, I can just redo the floor. Just the staircase there. A cycle is really annoying casually if you don't hit that switch immediately once you get out of that staircase. Yeah, so the goal of floors 7, 8, and 9 is to bring these crystals down to the 9th floor. So that's what we're doing right now. We're bringing these crystals all the way down there. It's all one long process though, so for now we're going on floor 8 and going over here to in order to get one of the other crystals, and then doing some cool little tricks in order to get them all across. Have to walk right here, otherwise I'll ping the floor in accident. Okay, well no one detected me, so we're good. You can get very, very easily detected there, but I was fine. I was fine, honestly. And this throw kind of sucks. Ah, it didn't work. Oh no. There we go. Okay, I got like 3rd try. I'll take it. That allows us to get that circle stone across the way and saves us having to move all the way around that entire floor to get over there. It's cool. But now we got this triangle crystal, and we're just gonna take it all the way over here anyways. Now, fun little fact. I don't remember how, but you can spawn a chest over this little gap here. That's why you can just stand here. It's just an invisible floor there. I forget how you spawn that chest there, but you can spawn it in there. Happy mid-fall speedball to you too, Sandshark. Alright, so with that, we're gonna take both these crystals here and go down to the 9th floor, which I've not explored yet. Just like this. The guy right there tells us that there's other enemies on this floor other than the phantoms we gotta deal with. These are Wizrubs, by the way. They look way different than Winnebago Wizrubs. They're not like cool, crazy looking toucans or anything like they are before. They're very dumpy looking. They're cool. If they hit you, take away 30 seconds off of the fam Hourglass. Now we're gonna put these crystals into these pedestals in that particular order, because it makes the next floor spawn. Square, circle, triangle. That's what it is. That skeleton right there you see on screen tells us that essentially. So if we didn't do it before, we have to go back and do it anyways. It's kind of a lame puzzle, if I'm being honest, but it's whatever. It is what it is. With that, we have the southeast sea charts. And we're moving on to getting the northeast sea charts. Yeah, thanks for the Prime Gaming sub, 2DCon. Thank you for the Prime Gaming sub, Socks LLC. Fun fact, all the sub and bits revenue of this entire marathon goes to charity as well. So if you have a Prime Gaming sub, you can support this marathon for free! Whoa! Y'all should do that. That's a good deal. For the low cost of 0 money, you can support this marathon and donate to charity. That's crazy. If you have a Prime sub, drop it in the chat.
I can verify that is in fact a good deal.
It's a great deal, if I'm being honest. Oops. So I forgot to mention that because there's hype in the chats, but so right now there's these warp phantoms that spawned in. They actually move as fast as the blue phantoms, but they can pick up items and also warp towards you if you get caught by like another phantom or a fami in this case. That's their whole gimmick. That flooring pretty well as well too. We gotta deal with these famis right here now. They gotta deal with the cycles of these things. I have one bomb. This is not good. I have one bomb right here. I have one chance to get a trick coming up soon. And I have all me throwing a bomb off of one of these platforms to hit a switch. I have one chance of this because of this. If I get this, that's gonna be hype as hell, but I'm very scared I'm gonna miss it now. So who believes? Who believes I can do this? I'm about to do it right now. Oh, this whole floor, by the way, you're supposed to hit all these floor switches and stuff in order to unlock the door. Oh, easy every time. We did it. We did it. Easy every time. Look at that. Beautiful. Just beautiful. That saves me a lot of time because that cycle is otherwise very tight. Did someone say hype train? Whoa, Nelly. Yo, get some hype in the chat, everybody. Get some hype in the chat, cause like, you know, all the Prime subs, Twitch subs, bits, and everything else like that, they go towards a charity. So feel free to donate right now. This is a perfect time for that. And feel free to donate to the marathon through Speaker.com link as well, because there's incentives to hit after this run's done. And that's very important too. Y'all should try and hit those, please. Also cool, I made that cycle there, that's FAMI. The FAMI is very annoying. If he attacks you, it ruins this entire floor. This is also the hardest floor of this entire temple here. If you fail it, you lose like a minute. And that's not good. It's really not good. You not need the hammer. I don't have the hammer right now. The way I'm doing this does not involve the hammer. So that warp fan right there warped over to me, and he picked up this thing right here, this force gem, and doing that allows me to just straight up, you know, just get past this floor way faster. That saves like a minute of me just going around this room and throwing the force gem and avoiding the fams and everything again. So yeah, that's really cool. I love that trick. It saves me a lot of stress and grief and stuff. So yeah, let's go. Like I said, if you fail that room, you lose a ton of time. Thanks for that one very, very well. Oh, okay. So my PB, I got the second try. I remember. I have like a minute to save on this floor right here, and if I save that minute, I will be ahead. I'm currently behind by a minute, so yeah. We'll see what happens. There's a very hard trick that's frame perfect coming up in this segment right here, and if I get it, it's really nice. I'll talk about it a bit later though, but yeah, just gonna hype it up real quick. For now, like I said, in the middle of the temple, if anyone donated for the alien incentives coming up, now is actually the perfect time to read all those donations. So if anyone donated, read them out at CXCR.
All right, we do have a couple.
Let's go.
We have a $20 donation from Allride, who did not leave a comment, but did contribute the first name to the Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide character name Bid War.
Nice, nice.
So as of right now, the winning name is Donate.
That's a good name. I approve.
We also have a $10 donation from Trixie Fox, and they offer the following haiku. Super Monkey Ball. A game that is bananas. Cinnamon bun ears. Parentheses. I don't know anything about the game. This is all I got. Hype.
Cinnamon bun ears. I like that. Thank you very much.
And that puts us at $35 out of $75 for the 10-5 minimum of 5 jumps incentive.
Let's hit everybody. Let's hit it. That level sucks. It'd be cool to see it in, like, with that sort of challenge applied to it. That sounds really cool.
Meanwhile, the playing a world with the cube variant instead of the ball is still sitting at $8 out of 100.
I really want to see that one. Please donate towards that one too. I really want to see that one as well. We have like a little over an hour to hit that. My PB/World record in this game is a 309.17, so like we got a little over an hour to hit that, according to the timer right now. Please hit that, everybody. Please help us get close to that at the very least. But yeah, so this is the Southeast Sea. We're actually going straight past it right now, and going straight to the Northeast Sea. We're basically setting up for a frame perfect trick right now. There's no real name for it, but it skips a required item and skips a required island. It saves about 4 minutes in this run. It's a pretty huge skip, but it's frame perfect. And the way to set it up is we have to get that frog there. We have to get the second frog right there a second ago, and also the one up here in Northeast Sea, which is right up here. And then we're gonna warp to the Northwest Sea, and from there we'll do the trick, and hopefully we get it. Now my PB/World record, this took me, I hate that it hit me right there. It took me 2 tries to get it, but so I can save a lot of time if I get it quickly. Hopefully it happens, we'll see. Choo choo. Yeah, this is now the hardest trick in the run here. I need to frame perfectly. Oops. I need to frame perfectly pull my cyclone slates as I get into a cyclone on the overworld. If I do that correctly, I can save a ton of time. I have to deal with these pirates again, though. Oh, that hit me? Oh no, this is bad. This is really 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 bad. Didn't hit me. Okay. Shit! No! I'm dead. I tried to look for the cyclone there, but I died. Oh no. That's not the worst. That could have been worse. This is gonna be a big time loss. That's gonna guarantee no lurker this run, though. Just to make sure, I'm gonna look at my sea chart real quick. Just to make okay, I got them. Cool. Just to make sure the game saved that at the very least. That could have been worse. That's only like a minute or two gone. Oh well, it's okay. That's not a big deal. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go down there again. Just a little fire. It's no big deal or anything. No biggie. Thankfully, I did the bulk of the work for this segment here, so all I have to do is just go back to the island I'm going to. Yeah, pirates suck. They hurt you randomly, and they take like 5 hits from you. They take like 5 to 10 hits to actually kill. And right here, I need to destroy its cyclone after destroying those pirates, so it's really annoying. All right, I'm gonna go on this island here, just set little checkpoints and set up for the trick itself. So, wish me luck here. This trick is frame perfect, like I said. Hopefully, I can get this relatively quickly. I currently have 2 styluses in my hand, by the way. I'm also gonna pause off using the home menu as well. I think I got it. So now if I do this correctly, I'll go to the Southeast Sea. I think that was it. I think I did it perfectly. Hell yeah, we got it first try. Alright, so with that, we're actually offset from where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be where that frog is on the map there, but we're actually offset from it entirely. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Northeast Sea, where now we're actually out of bounds on the overworld. And then draw and go back to draw the Northeast Sea chart, Northeast Sea emblem again to go to where the cyclone frog is, and look at where it puts me. Puts me right past the cyclone that we otherwise need to go to. That we otherwise need to get rid of, rather, in order to advance through this area. So that was really good. So I'm gonna say it again. That trick is a frame perfect trick with variance because of how the cyclones move. So it's really, really hard to do. I'm very glad I got that quickly though. Especially after dying. Like that's really big after dying especially. I will gladly take that. And in the end, only lost like 3 seconds. Even with the death. So, hell yeah. Yeah, we freaking take those. That was awesome. That is the newest trick to this run, and it's also the hardest trick in this run. I have no bombs. I just remembered that. That's not good. Hopefully I can get some more bombs soon. Yeah, for now I have to deal with another Geozard. Not too bad or anything. They come in waves, for the most part. Unironically. So, like, we're actually in the second... So, in the second half of this run, there is a... This game gets busted. Like, there's a reason we went to the Northeast Sea first. That's because the most busted item in the entire run is up here. And it saves a lot of time for the rest of the entire run to get it first. Because we can go to any temple we want right now in any order. But we choose to go here because... Well, I'll say what the item is. The hammer's busted. The hammer is straight up busted. I missed. I missed that shot. Oh well. I'll run through you. I need to make sure not to die as well too because I died earlier and because of that I'm at 3 health. Whoop. These boulders are random where they, like, how they bounce and stuff, so I have to deal with their luck there. I got lucky at the end, I was able to roll right past one before it hecked me, but yeah. Cool. So we're actually in the ruins of an ancient civilization. They're the Cobble Kingdom, and I'm going to these pyramids here. Because that's where all these knights are, essentially. Oops, I actually said no there. There you are. Yes, I want to calm the King's Rage, yes. So talk to Bremir there, the third knight. The fourth knight was on the Isle of the Dead, which we skipped. The trick I did there a second ago is called Necklace Skip. The one where you offset the warp to get past that cyclone. It's called Necklace Skip. It skips a regular necklace, which gets rid of the cyclone otherwise. Oops. Essentially, so the lore of this kingdom is that they had like a big earthquake and it flooded the entire island, and just kind of destroyed its people on it and stuff because of the floods. It's very sad, but it is what it is, I guess. Our goal now is just to go to each of these temples and talk to these knights, and yeah, eventually they'll give us access to go to King Mua's temple, which is the actual, like, straight up temple of this area. Nice, accidentally jumped off. No! Nice, accidentally fell again. So yeah, that's what we're doing right now, basically. I'm getting more health because I'm low on it. In this case, Doylan here, he gives us the Regal Key, which will actually lower the water, which would have been useful to use earlier, you know, but you know what? Whatever. It's your people. I guess y'all already gone, so it doesn't really matter, but whatever. Oh no. Fun fact, because I'm playing in Wii VC, rolling and moving to the left is way harder because I can't, like, use the contour of the gamepad to just kind of stop my stylus from moving. If that makes sense. I'm like rubbing against the top screen here, or the top of the gamepad and the bottom of the gamepad and the right of the gamepad just to roll in this game. I can't do that on the left side because that's where the other screen is. So it's very hard to move left sometimes this game. At least on Wii Virtual Console. But yeah, with that, get a little handbrake, and then we can now move on. You can go to the very next temple here, which is where the first knight, Max, is. So these knights all have like very ancient sounding names, like Doylan and Bremir and King Muto as well. This knight here is called Max. I guess if his name was Maximilian instead, it'd sound more regal, I guess, or more ancient or whatever. But no, he's just Max. He's just chilling. If I can get a bomb drop along the way, that'd be really cool. I don't know if that's possible, other than getting a ram dropping these rocks I'm about to throw. But if I can get a bomb drop, that'd be really cool. Bomb? You want them? It's yours, my friend. Unfortunately, I was lied to. It's not yours this time. It's not mine at all. Here's Max. He's just like, hey, I'll just go through the door I unlock and solve the riddle. So we're gonna do that. In order to solve this riddle normally, you have to go to the very left side of the island where we cross all those, or like jumped across and use that like to kind of like get across the gap that we couldn't before. We have to go there and connect all the stones essentially. And it gives us this pattern here. This little crest pattern. That's how we solve that normally, but I already know what to do there, so doesn't really matter too much. And now, after all this, gotta deal with 2 Geozards again. Ah, that did not get hurt. Now it did. Cool. And now, there's King Muto's temple. Let's go, King Muto. Let's go, King Muto. Unfortunately, I have 0 bombs. So I have to go over here to these pots that always drop me bombs. Go get them and then drop a bomb right here. Like, that's unfortunate, but whatever, I guess. While we're over here, though, I'm gonna hope for a lot more arrows. I have a lot right now, but more arrows will save me more time, so that's good. Get over here. There's a skip in this temple that involves using arrows, so the more arrows I have, the more chances I have to do that skip. And now once it's that switch there, we're gonna save and quits, because 1, it's faster to do that, just very slightly. 2, it also resets all the cycles in this temple. So, yeah. Very good. Also, don't heck me up. Thank you, Keys. Thank you for not hecking me there. Those keys can hit me into the gap, and that hacks me up super badly because it ruins all the cycles and stuff. Oh, yeah, arrows. Perfect. Hell yeah. Cool. I think the second half of this game is the best part of this game, honestly, if I'm being real. Both for a speedrun and also casually. These temples are really fun. It's so much fun going through them with all these items you have now. And especially the items that you get in these temples too. And most importantly, this item in particular I'm gonna get in like a minute. It's super fun to go through the temples now with this item. But yeah, we got plenty of arrows now, which is awesome, because I need a lot for a skip coming up soon. Or ideally I don't need a lot, but it's very likely I will need a lot. Bam, bam, bam. And now with that, it's time to break the game. 2 hours into this run's about to get super busted. So the hammer, you can swing it faster than your sword. It does more damage than your sword. And you can use it to clip through walls, which we'll see in like 20 seconds. So or not clip through walls, you can clip it through walls to solve puzzles, in this case. Important distinction, but it's still really cool. After his wall clip, though, we're gonna do another trick immediately. That's gonna skip like 2 minutes of this temple. It looked like nothing, but it's a very, very good trick. It lowers the water way earlier than intended. So here we go. This is a hammer clip. Didn't get it. That's fine. We'll try it again. Oh, what the heck? I hit past it. Excuse me, hammer? There we go. That was weird. I don't know why it took so long. And now we have to pull our arrows right here. This trick is pretty cool, but it's also very, very precise. Oh, I thought I got it first try for a second. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. All right, we got third try. That's still really good. So here's the thing about that trick there. We lowered the water level way earlier than intended, so we can just go over here now, and we're like most of the way through a temple now. All of a sudden, by doing that, that trick saves like 2+ minutes. It is really, really good. Now the way that trick works is that if you bring the screen all the way over to the right using the bow and arrow, and then shoot and then like shoot an arrow to the left, like as you pull up the collection screen, the game just doesn't detect the arrow being there for like a split second, and that allows you to shoot that arrow through that doorway and just skip most of this temple. We skip like all of the puzzles in this temple for the most part by doing that. It's actually really cool. So yeah, it's a pretty massive skip. But again, it looks like nothing because it's not super flashy, but it's good. With that, we have the boss key, and now we're going to go fight the boss, which is my personal favorite fight in the entire game, both casually and also in the speedrun. It's just a really, really awesome boss fight. If this game did anything right, it's the boss fights, honestly. The boss fights in this game are top-notch. I think some of the best in the entire Zelda series, if I'm being honest. They're super creative and very flashy and fun in general. It's awesome. Yeah. I've seen chat someone asked like how this game is. In terms of Zelda games, it's not the most like Zelda game, mostly because of a few glaring issues with it. But it's still generally favored well. But it's definitely, like in a series of games that are like where a few of the games are like instant classics to a lot of people, or really a lot of the games are. This game is definitely on the lower end, but still a good game in my opinion. This is Eox, by the way. I don't know how I got dizzy there. Okay. We gotta destroy the pegs on his head, on his backside, and everything like that. That's our goal currently right now. I hope I can do this in 2 cycles, but I kind of got dizzy along the way, so it might not be possible anymore. Yeah, I have to get the head right now, so it's gonna be 3 cycles. He's turning around. Stop that. That still worked. Okay. This Shockwave has a very long-lasting hitbox for some reason. Oops, I messed up. 1 more hit. Literally 1 more hit there. There we go. We destroyed all of its stony outer parts there, and now it's gonna fall apart from its wooden structure after those 4 pegs there. Now here's the second part of the fights. I have 3 bombs for this. Okay. So there we go. We're gonna hit the very top of him right here. We're gonna throw his bomb like this. If he'll throw it, there we go. Took a little bit for some reason. And with that, we 1 cycle that fight. Otherwise, it's gonna hop around a bunch, and we have to go do our best to get right back on top of its head again. But if we damage boost right there, we can stay on top without him knocking us off at all. That saves a lot of time. So yeah, good fight. Unfortunately, the tricks earlier lost me a lot of time because in my PB I got everything first try and had perfect boss fights, so this split's impossible to beat pretty much. But we still did very well. here's King Mudo. He's like, take down this pure metal, or take this pure metal that's been passed down in our society for generations. So we have the Aquanine now. The first of 3 pure metals that we need to beat the game. And there we go. Now we're just gotta get out of here real quick. If there's any donations to I think now is honestly a good time for it.
Well, we do have a $50 donation from someone named 2DCon.
Ooh.
And they didn't leave a message, but they did contribute to that Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide character name bid war. So your new frontrunner is 2-D.
Well, cool. Thanks for donating. There we go. Reminder: after this run's over, we have the Monkey Ball run as well too, and there's incentives you have to hit for that one. You have to hit for that one. If we can do that by the end of this run, we have about an hour left of it. That'd be really, really dope. I want to see like both of those incentives, so please let's get that hit.
And just a reminder, those incentives are to do level 10-5 with a minimum of 5 jumps. That is at $35 out of $75. And play one of the worlds using the cube variant instead of the ball.
I really want to see that one.
I do too, but currently it's only sitting at $8 out of the 100 that it needs.
Come on, let's go, everybody. Let's get that hit, please. Let's please get that hit. For now, we have actually another overall boss fight in a second. And this is Massive Eye, who is a massive heck. It's actually a big source of luck in this run, is his boss fights. Essentially, if you get whenever Massive Eye spins is luck, and whenever he spins, he's completely invulnerable too. So we have to hope he doesn't spin too much, and also hope that it doesn't shoot too much stuff at me, because if he does, it makes it really hard to actually hit him in the first place. He has 3 eyes on both sides, and they take 2 hits each. So let's hope that I can destroy him quickly. Yeah, like right there, he spun as he was going into me, so I couldn't hit him there. Also can't hit him right here for a little bit. Hopefully I can get everything here, unless he spins. No spin! Please hit. As you can see, I literally ignored all the enemies to try to hit every eye on that side there. Didn't work, but yeah. Please stop spinning. There we go. I can maybe get him right here. Ah, I just missed him. If he goes inside you like that, you can actually hit his eye. Please give me a heart. Please give me a heart. It didn't give me a heart! Dude, yeah, okay, so that's another thing about Massive Eye there. No. Save my progress, yes. I didn't mean to quit. Don't end the game. That was almost a very bad misinput there. So yeah, Massive Eye sucks. Like I said, he's a massive heck. That lost me like 3 minutes. That can just happen in that boss fight. There's nothing I can do about that. Like, yeah. Nothing I can do about that one. That boss fight sucks. Oh well. All we need is just go back to it and try again. Hopefully it goes better this time. Like, you literally don't have enough time with the cooldown of the cannon sometimes to actually hit all the enemies that come towards you. That's the thing about that fight. It makes it really awful too. Oh well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Nice rupees. Oh, do I have 69? Let's go. That's a pog from me. Alright, let's try it again. For the record, this is Goron Island. This is Goron Island right here. We're going to the Goron Temple currently. Alright, take 2. Let's go. Alright, Massive Eye, do not massively heck me again. I will cry. I got massively hecked just a little bit there, but I got two hits on his right side. On one side of him as he went through me there, so that's at least good. Come on, you. Yeah, I couldn't even get him. Nothing I can do there. We'll have to take a 3 cycle, unfortunately, no matter what. Cool, a heart drop. Oh, cool, 2 heart drops. I wish I got that last time. Stop spinning. Okay, good. I got the other eye there as he went through me, so it's actually perfect. There we go. Oh, man. So yeah, again, nothing I could have done about the death I had earlier. It's just the nature of this fight. So we lost 3 minutes there. Thankfully, my estimate accounts for this, so that's good. I thought before about having like a 3:15 estimate for this game. Then I remember that sometimes I can just lose a ton of time to luck. For instance, Cuba's sisters and also that fight there, so yeah. And some of these tricks at the end of the game are also really hard too, so there you go. 320 is a good estimate, I think, at this point. Now I have to deal with having 3 HP again, which is unfortunate, but whatever. But yeah, we're on Goron Island now. We have to talk to every Goron in the village in order to do the Goron quiz, which will gain us access to the temple if we do that. So we're gonna do that basically right now. Just gonna keep moving all around, talking all the Gorons basically. This guy really likes our ship. Really likes our ship. And I agree, Gorons are awesome. Honestly, like, they're probably my favorite Zelda species. Alright, here we go. Last time I used the mic in the run. That is the last time I used the microphone in this entire run. Just right there. We actually don't need to talk to that Goron as well too a second time. Yelling to him across the way means we talk to him, so we don't have to speak to him again there, which saves us a little bit of time. Alright, just a little bit more. There's only a handful left to talk to. There are 14 Gorons total on this island, which is a question that's asked in the Goron quiz, so that's why I know about this. There's only 2 left, I'm pretty sure. This guy right here won't talk to us unless we get rid of these choo-choos on top of the cliff. How'd that miss? Upset. I'm upset. I'm gonna wait for this, actually. I need more arrows. There we go. How'd shot miss before? They look good. Also, we got teleported back to the top of the cliff. Yay! And with that should be the last Goron we need to talk to. So let's go do the Goron quiz. Wait, is it over here? Is the Goron quiz over here? Someone look it up real quick. I think it's over here. Is it past this bridge here we just spawned in by clipping our hammer over that gap? I think so. Oh heck, the Goron temple! Let's go in here! I don't think you need to do the Goron quiz. Actually, we have to. We have to get out of this island, so that's why we have to talk to all the Gorons anyways. But we save like 2 minutes or so by doing that right now. Instead of becoming the Goron. Or becoming a member of the Goron tribe in order to get through here. Normally you're not supposed to be able to do that, but you just can. Right here as well, you're not supposed to be able to do that either. But the cutscene of that door opening keeps it all the way up there, so you just kind of sneak on by. Without putting one of these statues on top of the switch, just keep it down. Please? There we go. He just disappeared for a second. How many bombs do I have? I think I'm pretty low on bombs. You know what? I've already lost a lot of time this run. I'm gonna get some bombs here for safety. I'm gonna need them later on in the run, but yeah. Some bombs right there. We'll just get that for safety right now. I'm already pretty low on... This run's not gone the best so far, so like, we'll just make sure I can beat it quickly. As fast as I can at this point. There we go. So yeah, the hammer just kind of destroys so many enemies in this area. So that's why again why we went to the Northeast Sea first to do Moto's temple first. Also, here's a Goron we've never met before. He's just a complete stranger to us because we were supposed to meet him earlier, but we didn't. Also, yeah, the hammer destroys the enemy there in particular. Otherwise, you have to do 3 cycles of hitting him in the face with an arrow and then hit him a few times with your sword. It's very slow. But this is Gongaron, by the way. We actually control him in this area, which is really cool. God dang it. Rock is in my way. So yeah, you can just kind of have him jump towards enemies and he'll roll in general, and it's really cool. I like controlling him in general, but you only do it here. Nowhere else in this temple, unfortunately. Other than the boss fight, but yeah. And with that, spawn in the chest, it gives us bomb shoes. So bomb shoes, we thought for the longest time was not very exciting item. Turns out, there's a cool trick you can now do with bomb shoes to save us a lot of time. So it's actually a lot more exciting than we thought it was. We'll do it on the next floor, but yeah, it's cool. Get rid of a lot of these, and then do hammer clip. Haven't done one of these in a little bit. Normally supposed to use bomb shoes to hit that switch, but it's faster to use a hammer here. Alright, so now we're gonna do a giant skip in the Goron Temple. We're gonna skip an entire floor and save like 3 minutes by clipping our hammer over this gap here, essentially. And the way we do that is... Oh, cool bombs. That's actually really useful. We take out bomb shoes. I hold down the R button to keep it out. Go over here. Make sure my camera is all the way down. There we go. Hit press down on go on the screen. Pull our home menu, pull our home menu, take it off. Pull the hammer, and then hit the switch across the gap there. That skips an entire floor, saves like 3+ minutes in this temple. Thankfully on Wii VC, that frame perfect trick is very easy because of the home menu buffer. So yeah, we let go of like the bomb shoes as we press go there on the screen, and that happens as a result. We can also do the same thing right here, just like that. And this skips a little puzzle. This skips a puzzle and allows us to actually get the boss key early, is what this does. Just like that. So yeah, we can't just lock the camera way far away from us, and that allows us to just skip a whole floor and a whole puzzle, which probably saves like 3 or 4 minutes in this temple. It's huge. So yeah, hammer's busted. Bomb shoes are now busted because of this trick. And yeah, it's cool. Video gaming. And now we're at the boss fight already. Alright, so this is Dongorongo. This fight's really cool because you actually have to control both Link and Gongaron during it. Link is unfortunately held off by his quicksand here in front of him. So all we can do is just use our bomb shoes. But for now, Gongaron's gonna go all around Danganronpa here and hit him 5 times on the side, so we can knock him over. And then Link's gonna throw a bomb shoe right inside of him and rinse and repeat. For Danganronpa though, the trick to having a fast boss fight is to keep him spinning around. If he continues to spin around, he won't do this attack right here, which unfortunately I got hacked on that one because when Link gets attacked, Garon's like, "Hey, go save Link," and that makes it so he can't move for a little bit. So I got a little hacked there, unfortunately. Because of that, now I can't really spin around him here. So this is gonna be a bad boss fight, unfortunately. Oh, now I can. He just moved out of the way of the wall. Let's go. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Could've been a lot worse, honestly. I'll take it. Did someone say gaming? I said gaming. That was me. That was also my Windows 10 noise, so apologies for that one. Thank you, Windows 10. Alright, so Danganronpa's not actually dead, by the way. Second half of the fight here. Gongaron's gone. Goron. So now we got to defeat him on our own. And the way to do that is to just, you know, throw some bombs at him. He's gonna suck in like this, and when he does that, he's gonna throw some bombs at us. Or we're gonna throw a bomb inside of him, essentially. Now, we also have to hope for good bomb drops from these snakes here, because if you recall from the second boss fight of this entire run, I mentioned that bombs are more powerful than your swords, so yeah, we're gonna use bombs to defeat them. Because it's fast. We got bomb drops from every single snake there. Yeah, like that was a very, very, very fast fight because of that. You're not normally able to 2-cycle him, but you're able to do it if you will do that if you have a lot of bombs there. So yeah, very clean fight to say the least. And now, we actually don't need any more heart containers, so we're just gonna go right past this one. We're good in health for the rest of the run, we shouldn't die, in theory. Now get the pure metal. This is the Crimsonine. Also, I got a big best split, what the heck? Oh crap. I'll split right there. I was clicked on chat because a post-chat gamer in there. Whoops. But cool. That was like an 8-second best split out of nowhere. We take those. We heckin' take those, that's for sure. But yeah, 2 out of 3 pure metals. That's really cool. Shoutouts to that. And now, unfortunately, we can't just get off the island now. We have to actually talk to the Goron chief and do the Goron quiz to get off the island, because Ciela is a jerk and doesn't let us off unless we talk to the Goron chief. Because we access the temple early. That's why we have 2 Gongorons here as well too. But we access the temple early, so we're not supposed to be able to. The game still thinks we haven't even gone there yet. So the first 3 questions of the Goron quiz are the exact same every time, just in different order. Now the ship. The last 3 questions pull from a set of 3 questions possible per question. So that's where it gets a bit tricky. I think it's 6. Yeah, it's 6. Okay, cool. There's 6 children on the islands. There's 7 Gorons outside. And 1 more question. Give me an easy one. Alright, that's a chest there. I've gotten that one wrong too many times to forget at this point. We did! First try Goron quiz! Yeah! For that we get a wisdom gem because, well, why not, you know? Why not? It only makes sense. Now it's gonna talk to Gongoron, he'll lead us to the temple. He did that, we beat the temple, hooray! This dialogue right here is what we have to go through in order to actually get off the island, unfortunately. And in order to get to this dialogue, we have to do the Goron quiz. So someone figures out a way to get past that dialogue there and just get us being able to get off the island. We don't have to do any of the Goron quiz stuff, and just it would save us like a few minutes at least. I don't know if that's possible to even find though, but if there's a way to do that, it's a cool little skip. It'd save us a lot of time. This game's at a 309. It can go down to like a 306, I think, if I have a really solid run of good luck. So like, a skip like that would get us that much closer to a sub 3 of this run, which would be really, really cool. Yeah, with that, let's go to the very final island we need to go to get the last pure medal here. This is the Isle of Frost. It's currently there's a bunch of ice blocks all around it they have to get rid of real quick. So let's do that. Let's get rid of this stinky ice over here. We're just gonna be sailing around here for a bit, getting rid of the ice. If there's any donations, now's another good time for them.
We don't have any just yet, but I would like to put another reminder out there that after this run, which is going to be over in, what would you say, like 30 minutes, 40 minutes?
Closer to 40 or 45 at this point.
40 to 45 minutes, we have Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD coming up, and we still have 2 incentives that need to be met for that. So if somebody out there wants to be a hero, legend, savior, if you will, and make those happen, you still have some time to make it happen.
Let's go, people. Let's make it happen. How close are we to those, anyways? How close are we?
For the 10-5 minimum of 5 jumps incentive, we're at $35 out of 75, so that needs 40. And the play a world using the cube variant incentive, we're still at $8 out of 100, so that's got a ways to go.
I want to see the cube one really badly. So like, I'll probably contribute towards that after the run's done, but if we can get like the other one hits, that'd be like before this run's over at the very least, that'd be really cool. That's only $40 for that one. Let's get it, people. Let's do the thing. All right, so now we're here on Isle of Frost. We're at the Anuki village, which the Anuki people are a Zelda species exclusive to DS Zelda games. Basically, the Goron chief, the Anuki chief there tells us that up here are 6 houses. Oops, I actually went to the wrong one first. That's fine. We'll just lose time of movement. There are 6 houses, and one of these houses is a Uke, which is the enemy of the Anukis, but it disguises the Anuki. So basically, there's one imposter among us. We gotta go find him. Unfortunately for me, this is consistent every single time. There's no inconsistency with. There's no randomness associated with this. It's always the top middle house that has the fake Anuki in it. Has the Uke in it. But you have to talk to all the other Anukis in order to actually trigger the dialogue that basically outs him as an imposter in this case. I don't know. This Aru guy is looking pretty sus. Among Us speedrun. I mean, you can play a game Among Us with 2 people, right? So just have one imposter and guess it. Actually, can you? I think it's 3 minimum. Whatever the minimum is, at that point it's just press the emergency button and then and everyone's like, it's that guy, and they vote. Wouldn't be very exciting. I don't think it would be, at least. I don't know. But yeah, now that we did that, so we solved their problem, and the Goron, as I said again, The Anuki chief gives us permission to go to the east side of the island and go to where the Ukes are, essentially. So now we're going over there. Is there a single player for Among Us? I had no idea. That could work, if that's possible. If the tasks were consistent, that'd be cool too. Oops. Come on, you. So these Ukes, you gotta throw a bomb inside their belly. They blow up. And then you hit them with a hammer, and that's it. That's the entire fight with them. I wanted that hard right there. I should have gotten it. Oh well. Perfect. And now there's some randomness right over here. With this brown Uke up here. This brown Uke, sometimes he'll suck up immediately. Sometimes he'll just swing at me and just run towards me. Hopefully he doesn't do the latter. Damn it! I was hoping not to get hurt more. Okay, well, whatever. That's still fine. I'm gonna get some health inside his temple here because I'm pretty low. Yeah, that's the donation count currently. Ooh, that's not good. Hopefully people on staff can figure that one out. But for now, I'm gonna explain the run. We're in the Temple of Ice right now. I'm gonna essentially go over here behind this barrier of red pegs. As it changes, like that was the point of the bomb too there. Oops, I was supposed to pull out a bomb right here. Just like that. And there we go. That's allows us to actually solve a little puzzle there a bit faster. You're not supposed the game doesn't really expect you to pull a bomb over your head right there, then move all the way over to the bottom of that room. By the way, this is the worst room in the entire run. I'm just gonna say it right now. You can lose a lot of time here from total randomness. And also you can die here too if you're pretty low on health like I am currently. So hopefully it doesn't happen, but we'll see. There we go. It's gonna give us a little key, and now here's where things are gonna get very, very scary. Alright, cool. I immediately got rid of the ice keys. Okay, that ice skull came back at me though. So the ice keys is the worst. It can knock you off that very, very thin bridge there. It can very easily do that, and it's super scary and not fun. Thankfully, I got through there no problem. But I've had it happen many times before where that doesn't happen. Where it's getting knocked off by pure randomness of its movements. Please? Nice. Nice. They both sucked in pretty quickly. I'll take that. Good fight. Nice. Once again, the brown Ukes are completely random what they do. You just gotta hope they suck in pretty quickly. Thankfully, though, that is actually the last one I have to deal with in this run. Thankfully. And with that, we got the last item of the run as well, too. We got the very last item. This is the grappling hook. You can essentially just get us over gas we couldn't get over before. Alright, we're not getting that hard, I guess. That's cool. Just kidding, we're getting it right now. Oh wait, I still need the grappling hook. What am I doing? Cool. Oops. Thankfully there's always bombs in his jars right there, so it's not a big deal. Then we're gonna clip his hammer across the gap again to hit this a bit earlier. That one doesn't save a whole lot of time. It just makes it so we don't have to. So we have to hit a switch past where he bombed that. Past where he bombed that. What is it? That thing there, that wall. It's called a wall, by the way. Fun new innovative thing called a wall, you know? That's what all the kiddos are talking about. Cool. Alright, first try on the hammer clip there. That one saves a lot of time because it makes it so we don't have to go around this. It makes it so we don't have to solve another puzzle in this area, and those can take a while. It saves like 30 seconds or so. It's not, that one's not huge, but it still saves a lot of time. That's just like a minute, actually. It saves a lot more. It's nice. It's very nice. That's all I know. There we go. Get that, and now it's gonna get rid of all of that over there. And now, look at this thing's long tongue. That's a very long tongue right there. You pull it all the way out, and we're good. With that, we have to rush to the very end of this room, or else the door will close on us, and that's not good. We want to advance in this game. Thankfully, we have plenty of time, though. And now we have one more hammer clip, but this one is one of the trickier ones in the run. Stand right about here-ish, and then tap at the right spot after a hammer becomes big. It's very precise. It's also very weird. No other hammer clip works like this. It's gonna have to take you like a few tries, like that. That took me a 6th try, or it'll take you like forever, and it like doesn't work sometimes for me. It's a very finicky trick, but thankfully that took me only 6 tries. That could have been way worse. I've been there before where I lost a run to that trick because it took me like 2 minutes to do it. Like I said, sometimes it just takes like no time at all. Sometimes it's just like the worst trick in the whole run. We good though, we good. I'm going. Ah, it still hit me. I thought it was perfectly timed there. I'm surprised it still hit me, if I'm being honest. Oops. There we go. Throw a bomb there, and then spin attack to get all forward switches and hit the bomb at the same time. There's a lot of little optimizations in this run like that I think are really cool. Oh yeah, I forgot to even mention it, but that trick I did a second ago, the hammer clip I did a second ago, it skips half this floor, and in particular, it skips the worst half of this floor. I don't like the right half of this floor whatsoever, so it skips that entirely, which is sick. Huge shoutouts to that. Like, that's one of my least favorite parts of this entire temple, is just that entire right half of the floor. And thankfully, I've not played that in like a long time. I've not had to play that entire right half of the floor in a long time. I'm so thankful for that. It's not fun. It just takes forever. But yeah, here we go. Here's the boss fight. This is Gleeok. So we're gonna use our grappling hook to kind of just reflect these shots at the other head and rinse and repeat. This boss fight's very set in stone, honestly, so yeah, the first 2 phases we can't do anything about. We just have to get these hits and then deal with the wave that comes up, and then rinse and repeat for a 2nd phase. Now the 3rd phase is where it can save time, because we can actually do the entire we can destroy one of the heads in one go, essentially. We can do the full amount of damage to destroy one of the heads, and because of that, we can kill this thing super quickly. However, it's scripted it's scripted for a 3rd wave attack to happen. Oops, almost forgot to do that. It's scripted for that to happen, so we can save an attack cycle by doing the full amount of damage and then doing the full amount of damage to the other head. That skips like 1 attack from happening, saving like 20 seconds. That's the only thing we can do to speed up this fight. So yeah, that's how it is. I'll show off what I just explained for the last few minutes once we get there. But yeah, fight's pretty long, but it's so cool. This fight's really cool in general. The presentation of this fight is bar none, I feel. I think only in Spirit Tracks for that one, like, octopus boss fights. I think it's the only, like, boss fight in the DSL games that, like, has a better presentation than this one. That fight's super epic. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna throw a bomb over here, pull my hammer, and then do a full charge hammer hits, and now I'll do the full HP of the boss. And like I said, this part's scripted. It's gonna happen every single time regardless. I cannot skip this wave attack. So yeah. After this though, if I do the exact same thing to the right head, it will full on die. And then I just do any hits to the left head and it'll die. So yeah, let's go. It's also random how many attacks these heads do in the first place. And there we go. That skips one attack cycle. Good stuff. I'm gonna do a jump slash kill him here, I think. I think that'd be really cool. Hiya! Alright, we did it. I think I can kill him with a boomerang there. I'm trying to think right now. I'm pretty sure I can actually kill him with a boomerang there because he's at literally 0 health. I should see it next time I do a run of this. I should do that for fun. But yeah, with that we got the Azurian, which is the very last pure metal we need to beat the game. So now we're gonna go back to Zaz the blacksmith and go have the fam sword be made. We're almost there, everybody. We're in the home stretch. This is the Anuki that was. This was the imposter essentially. It was that Anuki right there. His name is Aru. He got captured by the Yuke, and we saved him apparently while we're doing that temple. So he's like, "Hey, thank you, man." And they're like, "You're welcome." That's it. That's the entire. That's the entire conversation, pretty much. That can be arranged. I can do that. Just go like, yeah! Alright, so with that, we're going back to Zal's Island. If you have any donations, I think now is a good time to sneak one in.
We haven't had any recently, but I would like to remind everyone that even though it doesn't really count toward the goals and incentives, you can still donate bits or subscriptions or Twitch Prime something gaming
Prime
subscriptions.
Gaming.
Prime Gaming. That's what I am never going to remember that. And those will go towards the White Bear area emergency food shelf as well later.
So yeah, if you didn't hear him, by the way, you can straight up donate to his marathon for free if you have a Prime Gaming sub at the Ray. So if y'all have that available right now, you can literally sub for free and donate to the marathon. I'm just saying, that's a good deal. But yeah, with that, Zaz not making the fam sword. He says to come back later because he's time to make it, of course. So we actually got to talk to the postman for a second time in this run, and we're also gonna do something cool right here. I'm gonna draw a little smile. Any smilers in the chat? Yeah, switch Turbo to get rid of ads and stuff, and then that became Twitch Prime. Then they separated the two, and then Twitch Prime became Prime Gaming recently. So yeah, lore. Thanks for smiling, chats. It really helps me out. I think it's just faster just to do this. I think it's faster to use a cycling slate to go down here. And he E's? I can E while I'm jumping the ship. So yeah, we're gonna fight Jolene for the very last time now. That's what that layer is all about, essentially. And if you save and quit, she'll spawn at the very bottom of the screen way faster. So that's why I saved and quit right there, real quickly. Also, for its very final fights, she has 4 health instead of 3. And also she moves faster, otherwise it's the exact same. For its fight though, I need the hammer, which I forgot to equip on the island there a second ago, but yeah. She's like, hold still for a moment. And I'm like, no, I'm good, Lay. One more. Oh yeah, there we go. I got bad luck there. There we go. Then we rub. And I'm not done yet. Calm down, Jolene. Jeez. Ah, please. Thank you. There we go. Now the fight's done. So now we get some lore from Linebeck about who Jolene is and why she wants to come back after Linebeck so much. Essentially, these two were dating for a while, and then Linebeck kind of just got disinterested in the relationship, and like they're treasure hunting around the high seas and everything, and he eventually got disinterested and stole like a lot of her treasure. So Jolly now just hates her because of that, or hates him because of that rather. So yeah, Linebeck's a bad person essentially. Broke Jolene's heart and stole a lot of her money. That's what he did. Thanks, Linebeck. We save and quit there because from the save and quit we did earlier, if we did that again, it spawns us right next to the islands. Since the last island we went on is where our checkpoint is right now. So it just puts us back here. Now with that, the fam sword is done. And also with that, we have to go back to the Ocean King himself in order for him to actually fuse the sword blade we just got with our fam hourglass to make the fam sword. And with that as well, we're now down to the final sailing section of the run. See you later, Linebeck's boat. I'll miss you. But yeah, we just have to go back to Mercury Island and we're gonna be here for the rest of the game. So yeah, we're almost done, everybody. We're right here at the ends. This is the home stretch. All I have left is to get the fam sword and do one more visit Temple of the Ocean King, go to the very bottom and defeat the final boss of the game, Bellum. We're right there, everybody. We're right there. Fun fact for you though, right here, is that I skipped a sword tutorial earlier, and Otis is still right here from that skip. The game just doesn't tell him to go back inside, but hey look, he's here! He went back inside, that was quick! Thanks, Otis. If I talked to Oshus right there, though, he actually soft-flopped the game, which is bad. But, yeah. So, don't talk to him there, if you do sword tutorial skip. It's not good. Throughout the entire game, Linebeck and Ciel were just kind of, like, fighting, either playfully or otherwise, or insulting, but here they kind of make up a little more. It shows Linebeck like cares a bit more about Ciela than he lets on. That's all that shows, basically. He'll never admit it, but yeah, character development. This game's got it. And with that, this is final visit to Temple of the Ocean King. Very final one of the entire run. It's time. It's time to rock and roll! We have every item in the game, so now we're gonna sequence break a lot of this temple. And just save a ton of time over just normally, you know, just normally going through it. First off, we're gonna do that to get to this circle crystal, or this round crystal, way faster. I'm just gonna take this and just schmoove on over here. Trying to avoid all his fams along the way, like down there was looking at me a second ago. And now we're gonna do one little hammer clip over here. Like that. Wabam. Cool, we just unlocked the knife floor here way earlier than intended. Now hopefully I can do this little hammer clip on the edge over here. I've been failing this one recently, so hopefully I can get this. This one's a bit annoying. There you go, got it easily. Let's go. Oops, I messed up. So you get the square crystal, now unlock the fire right here. And right behind the fire here is actually the triangle crystal. So, perfect. We got what we need over here. We have all three crystals on the bottom floor. Probably way earlier than the game wants us to, because of all that. If we put both these crystals on top of each other as well, they actually both come towards me, which is also good. That's... Stop that, me. This is the order. Triangle's not going first. Oops. Cool, set the bomb cheese there. Perfect. So we're just gonna kind of zoom past, like, all these floors at this point. For instance, this one right here is a little shortcut you can do with the bomb shoe to hit this switch way earlier. Now I'll actually get rid of the spikes over here, and now allow us to get to this guy over here and destroy him with a boulder. And he has a small key, which we need to actually get out of here, so that's good. And right here is the very last hammer clip we do in the entire run. Goodbye, hammer. Goodbye, hammer. You're the best item in the game. You've done us a good service today. I appreciate it. Many thank for bonking all the fools out there. But yeah, the hammer clip is also very easy for some reason. You just kind of sit in that corner and pull up the hammer and it just works for some reason. Oops, that's the wrong one. This one. Also love how the grappling hook allows you to, like, grab objects from a distance, such as these force gems and also the crystals earlier. I didn't point that out, but I really like that a lot. Hammer OP. Please nerf Infinity Ward. Please nerf Riot. Please don't do that. Okay, you know what? Whatever, we're doing it like this. Just locked onto the chest for some reason. Very strange. Alright, so if we destroy all three FAMs on this floor, it spawns a chest in. So I'm actually gonna opt to not destroy this last FAM here, this blue one. We're gonna stun him instead and then just go past him. Just like that. And now we're good. Now we're down to the very final floor here. Which earlier when I was going through here, I forgot to point out something really cool that someone could potentially glitch hunt and find, and it would save an hour on this run. So the door I'm going to unlock by defeating all the FAMs in this next room If you can find a way to clip out of bounds to get to the loading zone of that door, like it's just there normally. Otherwise, you can't get to the door obviously. If someone can find a way to clip out of bounds to get to the loading zone of that door, we would save legit like an hour on this run. I'm not even kidding you. We'd skip the entire like second half of the run pretty much. All we need is just a grappling hook to defeat Bellum and arrows. So if we have that, we're good. But for now, let's get rid of these guys. Casually, people would normally bring down one of those red pots, which spawns a safe zone if you throw it at the ground. They do that in order to defeat these things, so I'm doing this without doing that. This is the hardest part though, right here. I have to beat you immediately. Go all the way to the left side so I don't get caught. And then get rid of the rest of them. And there's gonna spawn 3 warp phantoms. And after I defeat these 3, the blue door behind me will open. If someone finds blue door skip, you are the best. There's also a $300+ bounty started by me to find a major skip in this run. That saved like a significant chunk of time. That would be one of them that would do that. Same with a few other skips I point out in this run, such as Sun Key early, which saved like 10+ minutes in this run. That would definitely do it. So if y'all want to make like $300+ glitch on this game, please, and find those skips. For now, the end is near. Up this staircase is the final boss of the game. Let's go heck him up. Let's go heck him up. That's what I say. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Wizard Vapes. What's up, Potato? Thank you for the like. Appreciate that as well. Y'all came in right at the end of the run. Time for Bellum, everybody. Time for the final boss. Here we go. This final boss fight slaps. I love it. The only bad part is there's some luck of like the bow and arrow, but this final boss fight is really cool. There he is. There he is. Big evil man. This is why I need the grappling hook right here, is to take off this purple fog gas liquid thingy. Just to take it off of him so you can actually hurt him here. Hit him 10 times, and then we're good. You guys 11 times for some reason. Okay. And now we have plenty of arrows to actually defeat him. Hopefully, don't have to use any more beyond this. There we go. Come on, come down, please. There we go. Okay, cool. Get back to the grappling hook right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then bring him over. There we go. Come on, get over here. Get back over here, you little dickens. Alright, here's the part that's gonna be really hard about this fight. It's so now on this phase right here, the eyes open and close, which makes things a bit more tricky for me. Oops, a little early. That's fine. After 3 eye hits right here, Bellum will do this attack and then go back into the eye portion. Also, this game doesn't have the most exciting soundtrack in the world, but this final boss theme is a huge banger. Can I get some Sire pleases in the chats or other sort of emotes like that? Like I said, this final boss fight slaps, including the final boss theme. It's the best song in the game, in my opinion. That or the Goron Island theme. Damn it, I missed. That's not good. I have 5 arrows to beat all 5 of his eyes now, unless I get a drop right here. I got a drop. Okay, cool. We're good. No more suspense. We're fine. No more suspense. Yeah, after 2 hits right here, Bellum will do another round of hits. Then 2 more hits, he'll do another round of hits. So now with his last eye over here, and then it should be the end of the fights. There we go. We did. Oh, but wait. Bell spouts something there, and Ciel went into it. Turns out, Ciel now has the power to stop time, thanks to that. The Osha King here, Oshus, tells us that Ciel is actually the spirit of both courage and time. So yeah, Deus Ex Machina. That's what that means pretty much. That's just a Deus Ex Machina right there. Now we're good. We have to defeat Bellum, who's just roaming around here now, by drawing an hourglass on our screen and stopping time, and just keeping on hitting them. If all goes correctly, I get a 2-cycle here. There we go. I'm gonna sit over here. I'm just gonna keep moving so Ciel spawns really close to me. And there we go. We're good. Good first phase. Fight's not done. So now Bellum's gonna go into the water here, then pop back out, start a cutscene. He's gonna take over the ghost ship. And this fight is super luck-based now. His first phase of the boss fight slaps, but the next two phases are very luck-based, unfortunately. Especially the Bellum ship section here. So hopefully this goes well. But if I lose a lot of time or die, it's not my fault. We'll see what happens though. We'll have to see what happens here. Essentially, the 3 eyes in the middle of the ship, if you can see on the small screen there, those are what I have to hit here. However, there's so many things I can hit here that it's basically impossible to hit these eyes on their own. It's very unfortunate. My theory as to how this fight works properly is that the more eyes I hit on the side of the ship, the less likely they'll spawn again. So I'm just gonna keep hitting the eyes on the side of the ship and hope that they die, essentially. And, like, I can hit the middle eyes as fast as I can. If I'm able to hit one of those eyes, like, randomly, it saves a lot of time, because the eyes on that side will stop spawning as much. Alright, I got one. That's good. And I need to hit these 2 eyes right here. If I don't, that's bad. This might be bad. This might be bad. The game's not letting me hit them. This happens sometimes, it's whack. There's so many things to lock onto on this fight that the game legitimately gets confused on like what I'm trying to aim at. So it aims like next to where I'm trying to aim sometimes. It's actually really annoying. So I got hecked there. And now the ship has to go back around again before I can defeat the rest of these eyes. So that's a bit unfortunate, but I couldn't do anything about that. Did I kill it? I think I did. No, I didn't. It went away. Okay, there it is again. Give me a heart, please. That'd be really cool. Oops. Ugh. Okay. I'm at 1 health. I need to have the game please allow me to hit these things. Thank you. It happened. Okay, cool. We're alive! Hooray! That fight's super scary, and yeah, the ship's a bully. I completely agree with that. It's a bit of luck right at the end of the run. It's very annoying, because you can die there too if you get very unlucky with those projectiles. Alright, so here we go. Final boss fight time. Final boss fight time. This is Bellum. So, Bellum takes over a suit of armor after the ghost ship gets destroyed, and also takes over Linebeck at the same time. So Linebeck's inside this suit of armor right here. Can you, please? There we go. Took a little bit. So now we have to stop time and hit Bellum on the back of the suit of armor here, essentially. In our case, I'm going to stockpile 3 Famine Spheres, and if I do it correctly, Bellum will die way faster. Also, music alert! Banger alert! Oh my god, I love this as well, too. This final boss fight in general is just so epic, aside from the luck. But the theming of it and all that, like, the music going along with this is just incredible. I love it so much. Alright, so we get one more Fam Sphere, and if we and we get lucky here, or if we do it correctly, we can get a 3 cycle of Bellum back and end the fight faster. So whoever's on time, get ready in like a minute or two. It's random how fast Bellum opens up on the back here, which that was not too bad. And now here we have to get close enough to Bellum in order to have our spin attack hit Bellum and also hit the suit of armor and also hit Bellum at the same time. If we do that, it does more damage than a regular sword swing. Like that, I messed up the beginning of it, so I'm not sure if we'll get the 3 cycle. It's okay if we don't. It's hard to do, and kind of inconsistent way for me. So maybe time right here. Maybe. Nope, no time. Okay, so it will happen on next hit here. I got very lucky though, because Bellum also does Bellum can also do a invincible tornado attack, which we'll probably do right here. Now that I pointed it out, he didn't. All right, time's very soon. Time. There we go. So yeah, I got lucky there, and Bellum did not do that tornado attack at all, which is incredible because that always happens for me. So yeah, good stuff. That's the game. That's Phantom Hourglass, everybody. Aside from 2 really unfortunate deaths, that was a pretty good run. But like, I couldn't do anything about both those deaths, so it's whatever, I guess. But yeah, I'll get you all to the credits real quick. There's 3 really long end cutscenes. I'll just go ahead and skip them. We'll get to the credits and we'll head off in the next run. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. This game is I feel like it's pretty underrated in general. I feel like it's a pretty underrated video game in general. It's the first of the 2 Zelda games, and it's one that's very fond for me, just like for nostalgia's sake, and also just in general, because at this point I've run this game a lot, and I currently hold the world record in it. So yeah, it means a lot that I got that, and it means a lot to always show it off in marathons, because it's a very neat run. It's a very long but very neat run, and I enjoy doing it. So thank you once again for accepting me, Midwest Speed Fest, and I'll see y'all on Sunday for Mario Kart DS. That's all I'll say. And don't miss that run, by the way. It's the second last run of the marathon. Don't miss that run. It's gonna be great. There's some new tech that was found. It makes the run way faster and really cool too. But yeah, with that, enjoy the rest of the credits and enjoy the rest of the marathon. Let's get that monkey ball instead of hit, everybody. Let's get that monkey ball instead of hit, please. Let's do that. Come on.
Well, I actually have a bit of an update on that.
Yo.
The donation thresholds were adjusted, and thanks to another donation, the 10-5 minimum of 5 jumps incentive has been met.
Yo, let's go. Do we got the cube, though, is the question. Do we got the cube?
Cube is still lagging behind, but, you know, there's still a little bit of time.
Hell yeah. Let's get it, everybody. Let's get that. Also, before you cut away, check out what's at the end of the credits here. Look at the small screen. Check out what's at the end of the credits. Wait for it. There it is. There's a smile we drew earlier. Any smilers in the chat? But yeah, that's my time. I won't hold up anymore. I'll see you all around. Thanks for watching. Be sure to support the rest of this marathon throughout the entire weekend. There's some great people, and there's some great runs coming up.